Oh, shoot.
And down to the 5-yard line, finally tackled by the defense. He was wide open in the flat, and they were able to get the ball to him.
Luckily, the Bulldogs are now in striking distance to score a touchdown.
Yes, they are, Hendricks. First and goal from the 5, and they can get the tying touchdown. And let's tie this baby up. Tim Meyer.
Hey, is this Tim Meyer?
I said Tim Meyer.
Sweet. Hey, is the Mitt TV broadcasting the game tonight?
Yeah, we're broadcasting the game tonight, kid.
Tim, we're live!
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew how to watch the game live.
Sure, I know how you can watch the game live. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The Mitt TV broadcast Romeo High School sporting events live so you don't have to miss a minute of the action. Just download the YouTube app on your smartphone or television. Type @the Mitt TV in the search bar. Click on our channel, then the Live tab to find all previous and upcoming live events, including sports. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, thanks, Tim. I really owe you. Sick.
Probably a big advantage for you is you probably see some things out there that maybe somebody who's never played sees. What position did you play in college?
My first 2 years I played linebacker, and then I played defensive end the next 2.
And you came back and got involved with the Romeo High School football program. I think when you were first here, there was a dual coaching with Mr. Couch.
Yeah, my first year back, I was the JV football coach with, actually, Terry Youngblood was a new hire here at the same time, so we were the JV coaches. And then the following year, Paul Murphy had to step away, and so I replaced him as the defensive coordinator on varsity with Greg Anfield. And then Greg retired, and Jason and I were high school teammates, and we took the job as co-head coaches in, I think, 2003. So,
and it worked out pretty good for Romeo because if you look at your record since 2003, it's well above 60% winning. So it really kind of took off, and you guys have established quite a winning tradition since then in 2003 for sure. What kind of style of coaching do you like to employ out there?
Well, and one of the big things that we've kind of always focused on is just having fierce competitors and really focusing on the things that, you know, we control. You ask our players, we talk about effort and attitude a ton. That's always been something that, you know, we feel regardless of how big or strong or fast you are, that, you know, we don't control those. Those are things we're born with or without. And but our demeanor that we do things, we have a say in that. And you know, I think that's been one of the long trademark things of Romeo football from before me even, is that when people were done, they knew they got hit. And that's something that we want, you know, always to continue as part of our DNA here at Romeo.
And the upperclassmen pass that down to the next generation, and it's probably permeates through your junior high school program and the area Little League football that, you know, kids see their idols out there, and they're playing a good game of smash mouth football, basically.
Yeah, you know, I think one of the things that we've always done that a lot of programs don't do is we bring a lot of our kids up for the playoff experience. And, you know, they get to contribute. They're not there just to watch. We, you know, as comfortable as they are to get in, so they get a little taste of it and get to see it. And then our players do a great job, like running our youth camps. So I think when kids are real little, you know, they know who Victor Earl and Danny Albert are because they just went to a youth camp with them. So now when they go and watch them on the field, it's not just some guy out there. You know, these guys are their heroes.
There's a connection with them and stuff. What would be in your eyes maybe a top memory or a thrill since you've been coaching at Romeo?
You know, there's a lot of them, and it's funny because I know most people would assume it's, you know, the state championship, and you know, we had some teams that I think were as talented and as good that didn't do it. You know, things have to line up, and some of those things that you don't control have to go your way.
I mean, you talked to Bob Lancy about that.
Yeah.
4 times in the Dome, and just things didn't go his way.
Yeah, you know, to be honest with you, some of my greatest memories are of some things that our players have done off the field, and just shows you that, you know, we got some great kids in this community, and you know, that's where all of our success comes from, is just having great people. And you know, everything from, we used to do the Susan G. Komen 3-day breast cancer walk to, you know, even a situation we lost a teammate late spring, and being at a vigil for him where adults are speechless, they don't know what to say, and to watch, you know, some of our players step up and lead a prayer and just kind of rally everybody together. You know, some of those moments, just, you know, I feel a lot of pride, and that, you know, that we just have some really great kids that do a lot of amazing things outside of just on the football field.
I thought it was
Our 37th year. We did have a high number of people this year. I was kind of surprised because, you know, this wraps up the golf season in our area, so we ended up with 156 players, which is awesome. But the other big thing today was the rain. So I did the happy dance. I think it's going to go away, and the golfers are going to be able to get out. We have 16 sponsors this year at the top level, which is also awesome. I mean, the support that we're getting through this is wonderful. So I hope the golfers have a great day, and we look forward to giving away some prizes.
It's a great day, you know, it is a great fundraiser, you know, for the chamber, where we do give back. We do the scholarships for Pickle 5 high schools.
Good morning!
Oh, look at the sun's gonna come out.
Let's all sing the song by the Beatles. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Good morning! Northern Macomb Regional Chamber of Commerce!
Hey, you didn't mess it up! Yay!
I can get me a part-time job at the office answering the phone. Good morning, Northern Macomb Regional Chamber of Commerce. Thank you. On behalf of Greystone, I am so glad Kelly Stephens ordered the weather to clear up as we host the 2023 golf outing. Shouldn't it be the first annual?
Oh, probably.
I'm just saying, you know, I just say it, maybe. But anyway, what a great day y'all are gonna have. I'm just gonna start with the bad news. Cart path only. Get over it. I've been on the course top to bottom, and yes, it's wet. Good news is you can't go off the carts because the GPS won't allow, but please, please respect the golf course. And our golf course superintendent, Doug Moselle. Hey Doug, how you doing? Nice to see you this morning. Yeah, you see what kind of applause he got. Okay. Our executive director, Kelly Stephens. Come on! Like the Lions won! Oh, hell yeah, they did!
Well, on behalf of the Board of Directors and the office staff, we thank you for your support of this outing. This is our 37th outing, and Deb and I have done it for the last 19 years together. And we never had rain.
Oh, that's good now.
Am I making you feel old, David? So
No,
we had such great support from our membership for this outing. If you sponsored this outing, please step out to the center aisle.
come on, y'all.
Come on, sponsors, get out here.
There's a lot more than that. Hell, everybody did.
We had 3 Double Eagle sponsors. We had 13 Eagle sponsors. Then we had our breakfast, our birdie sponsors. We sold out of all our sponsorships. So if you could all come to the center here, I'd like to give this group a round of applause for your support. We can't do this without the member support, so we are just so thankful and appreciative.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Macomb Regional Chamber Golf Outing 2023. Good job, Lynette! This is one of our on-course games. It's our lovely friend, the T-Rex, and you get 3 shots for $5 to try to get the ball into the T-Rex's mouth. And if you do, you have a chance to win a 32-inch TV.
All right, we are out here at hole number 1 with the most fun game on the course.
Right, we're number 1.
Woo! We got some golf scramble cornhole happening right now. In the hole.
And I would have lost.
Yeah, so it's a little bit different from your normal average cornhole. If you get it in the hole, you lose. But if you get it onto the board, you can take a snack. You can pick a snack, or you can get a free putt. Or, most exciting, a free sheet of raffle tickets. Woo!
So come see us. Hole number 1.
Camera uno.
Please welcome to this time the Romeo Dance Program along with members of our youth dance clinic. members of our youth dance clinic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Romeo High School Marching Band. The Pull-On Marching Band now presents one of our longest-standing school traditions. Written by Romeo band director Buck Ozel in 1938, the band now performs the Romeo High School alma mater. Let's hear it for the Romeo High School Marching Band. Please welcome your Romeo Bulldogs. At this time, we'd like to ask you to stand at your elbow. Please move your backs for the playing of the national anthem by the Romeo High School Marching Band.
Mitt TV.
Let's hear it again, the Romeo High School Marching Band.
Welcome to this Mitt TV Sports Special. I'm Tim Meyer along with Andrew Welch and
Hello.
Madison Janabet. And we are here tonight at Barnabo Field. And we are going to talk about a little bit about this game between the Anchor Bay Tars and the Romeo Bulldogs.
So you haven't heard Madison yet. You might hear her soon. Possibly not. Hopefully we can get her on with Tim a little bit later and do a little interview with the former Peach Queen. But for now, let's hear about them Tars and them Bulldogs.
The Anchor Bay Tars come into tonight's game with a 2-2 record, coached by Mike Giannone. He's been around Macomb County forever, and he's got a new start in Anchor Bay the last couple of years, and he's done a pretty good job. The Anchor Bay Tars come in. Watch out for quarterback Ryan LaFair. He's going to be a danger. The other top offensive player, number 44, Isaiah Domi, and number 10, wide receiver Jerry Hansen. For defense, you got to look out for Colin Martell, Gavin White, and Nathan Nastov. You're going to be careful of that. How about Romeo?
Well, the Bulldogs have had the opposite for first four games as the Tars. The Tars started out 2-0, but now 0-2. The Bulldogs started out 0-2, but now they're 2-0, so it makes it 2-2 both. Bulldogs' last game against Ike was a great game. First time that they didn't have to play from behind. They won 20-14. Now they're ready to keep rolling through the MAC Red. They're undefeated still, want to keep pace with Dakota. Dakota's got Chippewa tonight. Romeo's got Anchor Bay. And Anchor Bay, they got to be careful with Anchor Bay because they went toe-to-toe with Chippewa Valley themselves. Lost by 1 point in overtime, so Bulldogs have got to get their defense started out early. Don't play from behind because this could be a back-and-forth game if it is.
Now look out, here comes number 14, Colin Martell, and he is dropped down there by Romeo's number 23. That's Carson Warnowski. It'll be 1st and 10. Romeo, they're going to, or Anchor Bay, and they're going to start in their own 10-yard line.
It probably would have been better if you would have let that bounce into the end zone and go for a touchback, because you're starting 10 yards back, which you would have started if you would have done that. But this offense seems to be high-powered with the quarterback you talked about and the wide receiver duo that they want to run with. Let's see if the Bulldog defense can stop them early and get the ball back and start the scoring.
Well, you got to watch out for their big fullback, number 44, Isaiah Domi. He's about 6 foot 240, and he is a load to bring down. And then if you do stop him, they've got big weapons on the outside. The biggest, number 10, Jerry Hansen. He's number 10.
Watch out the run. Might cut back to the middle, but the run could go to the right.
Here goes Martell going to the left. He's being tackled back there. And a nice tackle by the linebacker for the Romeo Bulldogs. Look like number 22 in there. 21, Brady
Zabiruha. Nice job by Brady to get in there and time the snap count so he could get in the backfield and make sure this fullback could not take off and use all of his power. Awesome job and good start by the Bulldogs.
2nd down and 13, a loss of 3 on the play for Anchor Bay. And LaFave comes in, and he's looked like he was trying to roll out and look for Hanson deep. Now we'll see. They might just go to the run with Domi. We'll see.
I can see pass maybe.
It's a quick handoff to Martell. Trying to go around the left side. Romeo right there on defense. And in on that tackle, number 57, Gavin Wardowski again.
He was
looked like number 8, Victor Earl, was also in on there.
He was brought down by the whole pack of dogs. Way to shift to the right to follow the running back and not allow Contain to break. Good job by the defense for 2 plays so far. Let's see if they can finish it off and get them a 3 and out, get that ball and start rolling with their offense.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Definitely have to do a pass play, you'd think, right now.
Well, watch out for number 10, Hansen.
There he is, going split wide out right.
But a danger on the other side, too. Martell, he's a good receiver as well.
His quarterback going to tell him, come back in, you're about 10 yards too far out.
No man in motion. That's Martell.
Yep.
Rolling around is LaFear. He gets away, moving up, looking for the 1st down. He's tackled there. He's close to the 1st down sticks, but maybe about 3 yards short. It'll be 4th and 3 for Anchor Bay.
Great job by the Bulldogs. He did break away for about 6, 7, 8 yards, but the Bulldogs brought him down short of the 1st down, so the Tars will punt. This will be the Bulldogs' first offensive possession of the 1st quarter.
Romeo a little short on the punt team. At least that's what Brady Meyer, the return man, is indicating in the sidelines. They got, what do they got? 6, 4, 10, 11. Now they got 11. There's a punt by Hansen. It's going to go out of bounds. It's off the side of his foot. Let's see where the officials say it went out.
About the 50, maybe? You got the ref standing there. Yep, 50-yard line it is.
That's where the Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10 from the 50. They grinded one out against the good Eisenhower team last week and won 20-14. And the Romeo squad is now facing the Anchor Bay Tar team that only were defeated by Chippewa Valley by 1. So
in overtime.
Caden Burrows over center. Now everybody comes moving around. Meyer and
trying to confuse the defense.
They got trips on the right side. Quick throw. Caught out there. That's Phillips, number 12, with the catch. DJ gets it up to the Anchor Bay 43-yard line.
Great job by DJ Phillips to bring in the pass. That honestly, all that movement confused Anchor Bay. They weren't able to get the defenders over to the wide receiver. Great quick throw, quick catch, yardage, almost a 1st down.
Second down and 3 for the Bulldogs. I'll give it to Victor Earl. He comes up the middle looking to make a first down. He's close to the 40, which he had to just get a little bit over it, which I think he did. And it'll be a first down for Romeo.
That's right. The box is moving. The box changed from second to 1, and they moved the chains. Nice job by Victor Earl to get them much-needed yardage. First down for the Bulldogs.
Now Burrows alone in the backfield in the shotgun. Anchor Bay almost jumped offside. Now what are they gonna call it? I think the side judge did call it. Looked like offside against the Tars. So it'll make it 1st and 5.
Most times they don't call it unless there's contact with the offense, so maybe they saw something that they didn't like, but free 5 yards for the Bulldogs. Offsides defense.
Caden Burrow had a nice comeback game last week against Eisenhower. He played a lot steadier than he did the game against Stevenson, but you could see it coming, though, towards the end of the game at Stevenson. Caden seemed to get his bearings. Hand off to Victor. It goes up the middle, got a little bit of running room. Forges forward, not quite there to the 30 where he had to go, but he got to the 31, where it'll be 3rd down and 1.
And honestly, it wasn't just one Anchor Bay player that had to bring him down. It was an entire tar pit that had to bring him down. Victor Earl is one of the best runners in Macomb County. It is hard to bring him down. He's got strength. He's got speed. He's a great weapon for the Bulldogs.
2nd down and 1. Quick throw to Brody Meyer. He's in the open. 5. Touchdown.
Nice quick strike. Let's look at that instant replay to Brody Meyer from Caden Burrows. He split the cornerbacks. Made it look so easy. First touchdown of the game goes to the Bulldogs. See, we can see instant replay. Burrows, quick strike.
Slant.
Quick slant, quick strike, split the DBs. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Joey Seeley is on for the extra point attempt. There's a kick. It's up, and it is good. So with 7:47 left to play in the first quarter, it's the Romeo Bulldogs 7 and the Anchor Bay Tars nothing.
So let's go to our sponsors. Our first sponsor of the day is the Country Smokehouse. They are a 30-plus-year-old family-owned and operated wild game gourmet meats and specialty food store located in Elmont, Michigan. Known for their sausages that they've been making for over 5 decades and over 220 award-winning products made in-house available to ship nationwide. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. as well. Visit the Country Smokehouse at 3294 Van Dyke Road, Elmont, Michigan, 48003, or give them a call at 810-798-3064.
And the Romeo Bulldogs strike first. They stop Anchor Bay. They march down the field. They all bid a short field of 50 yards to get the game's first score, and it's always good when the Bulldogs are up first.
Honestly, 50 yards or 98 yards, it doesn't matter the yardage. It's about striking first and doing what they did last week against Eisenhower, taking control of the game early. The first 2 games, they didn't do that. The Stevenson game, they didn't do that. They came away with a win, but they still didn't do it. Last week was the first game they actually were able to do it.
Joey Seeley's high kick, almost to the end zone, caught there at the 1. And it looked like number 22, Lucas Nastov, he carried it, but the Romeo Bulldog kick coverage was excellent and stopped him at the 17-yard line.
Got a little bit better kick return this time, but still short. If you would have let it bounce in the end zone, would have had it at the 20 instead of the 17. 3 yards, you might say, oh, that 3 yards is 3 yards. No, 3 yards makes a difference between being 83 yards away from a touchdown and 80 yards away from a touchdown. That is a huge difference.
Oh, here we go. The Tars starting out. Let's see what Nasdov is going to be in the backfield. He's a tailback. The fear over center. Going to give it to Domi. And they better get him low, and they do. They stop him at the 20-yard line, gain of 3 for Isaiah Domi. That'll make it 2nd down and 7 for Anchor Bay.
Yeah, the only way to bring him down is to go low. He is a force to be reckoned with, and the Bulldogs have got to keep him under control and keep him contained all game long. They don't want to let him get going and get this offense of the Tars going.
Now LaFleur has got, he's going to go over center again with Domi, his lone setback. Rolling it out. Here comes Martell around the side. Romeo looks like they got it covered, and they get him out of bounds. A nice play there by number 16, Joey DeBaldo, forcing the Anchor Bay runner, number 14, Martell, out of bounds. And Martell got it up to the 21-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 6 for Anchor Bay. And a big stop, if they can get it for the Romeo Bulldog, would be a big stop and get the ball back again.
Honestly, this defense has done a great job with contain, not letting him kick it to the outside and get big yardage. So great job by the defense to start. They got to keep it up right here on 3rd down.
Martell's in motion. LaFleur going to get a little swing pass out to Domi. Romeo was there waiting for it. Can they bring him down? No, he's still on his feet. Isaiah Domi will not go down. Finally tackled at the 49-yard line by the Bulldogs. And that was the fear that Coach Reines had told us about. You know, you can't get him down. You got to get him down, and almost takes 10 players.
It does, and honestly, it's more about no arm tackling and no just hitting him. You have to wrap up and pull down. I mean, even if it slows him down in a little bit, you have another one come and help you. That's what you got to do. As soon as you lose your feet or try to tackle him with the arms, he's stiff-arming his way past you, and he's going for big yardage just like he just did.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Anchor Bay from their own 43, and
they're going to give it to him again.
They probably will give it to him until Romeo shows they could stop him. No, LaFleur's going back. He's going to look for Hanson. Hanson being covered, going to throw it backwards. Got a man behind Hanson who cleared everything out. That looks like Martell there, and he's got a 1st down in Romeo territory. So you had number 10, Hanson, clearing it out, and Martell came behind him, and LaFleur got him into the open area, and it's a 1st down in Romeo territory at the 38.
And that's huge because when you're running plays work wonders and go for a long gain, play action pass always makes the defense bite on a run, and instead it's a pass. Great job by the Tars to get it down this far. Bulldog defense has got to tighten up and get tougher. They want to stop this play action and stop this running back and this pass attack.
And make no mistake, the Tar offense can score, as they did last week, 43 points against Chippewa Valley. And there's the give to Domi. He's coming up. Wrapped up there. Nice tackle by the Bulldogs' number 58, Isaiah Lazarus.
The biggest thing he did was he went low and he wrapped up his legs and he held on tight. Yes, he gave up his feet, but once the wrap was in there, there was no way for him to break through. If you try to tackle him and grab him from his waist or his chest, he's going to run through you. Great job by grabbing at the legs and bringing him down. Let there be a lesson to you young kids out there. That is how you tackle. Biggest thing is take out the legs.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 and a half, we're going to call it. Not quite 11, but 10 and a half. And LaFleur is going to go from the shotgun this time. A couple receivers out to his right. Looking for Domi, gives him a good block. Romeo blitzing, but a wide open out there. And that is Hanson, number 10. And he's down to the Romeo 24-yard line. Looked like somebody blew an assignment there, Andrew.
Yeah, unfortunately left him wide open. Two players did not talk very well. And as you said, assignment blown by the defense. And they've got to be careful and not blow too many assignments. Otherwise, this Anchor Bay Tar team is going to score. However, we do have a penalty on the play. It looked like it was on the Bulldogs. So it's going to be free yardage for the Tars.
Might have been a personal foul. What's he calling here? I didn't see what his call was, but
I did see it was against the Bulldogs.
He's hustling it up there.
And if it is personal foul, then it's personal foul after the play is over, which means extra yardage after that play. And that's yardage the Bulldogs cannot afford to give up. It just comes down to making smart plays at the right time. And unfortunately,
Definitely looked like a personal foul penalty. So.
Yeah, and unfortunately they made a bad play at a bad time after a nice big gain.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Anchor Bay Tars at the Romeo 12-yard line. Over center is LaFear. He's got Domi in the backfield. He's going to give it to Domi. Domi skips over one man, but finally holding on for dear life is number 22 for the Romeo Bulldogs, Ryan Aurelia.
Great job. He lost it for a second, but he grabbed onto the ankle real tight. He bounced a little forward, got maybe a yard or two extra, but that was all he's able to muster because he got him by the legs and brought him down. They've got to have more than one guy get into the backfield to do that because he's going to run over the first player he gets to.
Domi got about a yard and a half. They're calling it 2nd and 8, but it looks like about 8.5, but we'll see. LaFear's got Domi in the backfield. Now he's going to take it himself. He's going to go to the outside. Now he cuts it back in, runs into his old man, and he close to a first down. He might have it.
Definitely looks like he has the first down, potentially. If it is first down, it is 1st and goal.
Hold on. Did he call first down? Yes, they did. 1st and goal for the Tars. The referee was making all kinds of, line judge actually was making all kinds of no, they're calling it 3rd and 1.
Oh, they changed it. It was first down, but now 3rd and a very short one. A great job by the quarterback to get the ball, but he run into his own player. He would have had a first down, maybe a touchdown if he didn't run into his own player. Big break for the Bulldogs. They need to stop him here on 3rd and very short. It's going to Domi. There it is.
He cuts into the 1-yard line. He goes. He's got a 1st and goal, though, and they should be able to give it to Domi again, and barring any fumbles or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a load to bring down.
If they're going to do this, at the 1-yard line, they're going to give it to Domi. You've got to load the box. Load the box with at least 8 guys in the box, 5 linemen, 3 linebackers, and throw your safety over top and then your 2 corners on the outsides.
Now we got Romeo charging there, and I don't know what he heard or saw.
He's trying to jump the snap count. He tried to get in there. I don't think he didn't do it intentionally, and he didn't do it purposely. He was trying to jump the snap count, and
Now we have the Romeo coach or the Anchor Bay coaches next to us in the booth up here, and they're yelling to have him thrown out.
Dead ball, personal foul against the Romeo. Automatic first down. I mean, it's half the distance to the goal because he's at the 1, so now it's at the. It was really at about the half-yard line. Now it's the quarter-yard line.
So it's, Jesus, this is very close. Jeez, man, it's already at the half-yard line. And
it's a quarter-yard line now because
I think what he was trying to do is trying to catch Domi in the background.
Yeah.
Mike Giannoni's over on the other side, the coach for Romeo. He's arguing that the player should be thrown out. I thought it was number 22, Ryan Relay.
Don't go to clear. It's too early. No, you're good. No, you're good.
So they gave them a personal foul, but they did not. It looks like they did not throw the player out. It was not meant to be malicious, but they still gave him their personal foul that they wanted. So the Tars got something out of it.
Yeah, he was just trying to get in the backfield to get Domi early, and
there
Domi's got it. He's going to go over
for
the touchdown for the Anchor Bay Tars. And they just need an extra point. They'll tie it up here.
Yeah, Bulldogs, unfortunately, a bunch of mistakes on defense, some blown assignments, as you can see from the replay. I mean, it was literally the quarter-yard line. There was no way they were going to stop him. This guy is a wrecking ball, and that's how he came into the end zone. To quote a little Miley Cyrus song, he came in like a wrecking ball and scored that touchdown. setting up for the extra point.
And trying to tie the score with 2:17. Let's see. That'd be interesting. Left-footed kicker.
Don't see many of them.
And the kick is up. And the kick is good. Number 6, Caleb Cobalt with the extra point. And we're all tied up here at 7s. And Romeo did give a little bit there on defense, but they, in the form of penalties, that helped Anchor Bay drive down the field. But you have some sponsors for us, Andrew?
I do. Blue Water Trucking. I see them all over Michigan and all over where I live. They're located in Romeo, Michigan, and they are a dry van asset-based carrier that hauls freight throughout the United States, primarily in the Midwest, delivering bulk water to the state of Michigan, largely in the greater Detroit area. A family-owned and operated company for over 40 years, since 1977. Formed and located in Romeo. Call 586-752-4529 to contact Blue Water Trucking, along with job opportunities, as they are always looking for CDLA drivers or those interested in attending school for a CDLA. So if you want to be a truck driver, check them out. Awesome company to work for.
So we'll see how the Romeo Bulldogs respond here.
The biggest response would be go down and score another touchdown. If this is the case, you got to get in a battle like they got against Chippewa Valley, and you got to match them score for score. And eventually, what's going to happen is whoever can stop the offense first is going to win the game.
Anthony Markovsky going to kick it. I believe that's him. It's a good foot in it. And that was Anthony who got the extra point. Down to the 10. The 20, 30, up to the 35.
Little extracurricular activities. You got players.
Brody Meyer was a carrier. Yeah, it definitely did getting a little chippy.
A little bit. Players getting each other's faces, mocking each other. It is part of the game. Just got to keep it clean and keep it so no fights happen. I mean, these are two teams fighting in the MAC Red. The Tars are playing spoiler in the MAC Red. The Bulldogs are trying to stay on pace with Dakota by remaining undefeated in the MAC Red. So both these teams need this game and need this win.
Oh, what a nice play and catch by DJ Phillips, stretching out there, showing his great pair of hands. It's a gain of about 6 for the Bulldogs. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Nice play action pass too to get the defense off the heels and not know what to do. Going up with the hurry up.
Caden Burrow from the shotgun. Gives it off there to number 17. That was Mario Delicio. And Mario, is he close to first down? They're going to give it to him. No. They're calling it 3rd down. Whoa. That's first down.
Yeah, it's the one ref signal.
According to the
down.
sticks, if the sticks are accurate.
And you got one ref trying to stop the clock, the other ref saying first down, and finally the ref on the far side where the chains are is saying, guys, it's first down, let's go, come on.
Yeah, they're going to give it to him.
And honestly, that first down was by number 7 for the Tars because he had him wrapped up behind the first down marker, but he spun him around in a circle and tackled him forward. So,
first and 10, right? 1st and 10 for Romeo. Ball on the 45-yard line. Burrows, nice throw right there to Jake Watson, the big tight end, and he's in Anchor Bay territory to the 35. Well, Caden Burrows is finally feeling a little bit more comfortable these last 2 games and overtime of the Stevenson game. He's seemed to be setting in there pretty good and getting a good throw off, and the line is giving him good protection as well.
Honestly, it's nice to see them go to their passing packages more often. After you do that, it'll open up the play-action pass, it'll open up the run game, and open up the offensive playbook.
Burrows rolls out. He's got his man over there. It's Watson. He's got it. He's down to the 15-yard line.
The biggest attribute Jake Watson has is his height. He can throw it up to him in Calvin Johnson-esque play, and he's going to be the only one to go up and get it because he's got the height over a lot of his defensive backs for the Tars.
Looks like Jack Bejian on the tackle there. It'll be 1st and 10. Romeo balls on the 16 of Anchor Bay and pass out to Victor Earl, and he can't handle it. It was kind of a low pass.
It was because the Tars literally brought the house blitz. Everyone got past the offensive line. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and unfortunately it was a low pass that Victor Earl could not get.
2nd down and 10 on that incomplete pass. We're about 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. An incomplete pass stops the clock.
I don't know, Bulldogs looking to score before the end of the first quarter, you think? Go up 14-7? They're moving the ball very quickly.
Shotgun for Caden Burrows. Watson goes in motion a bit. He's got Victor Earl back there. Victor got it, and somebody missed their block, and that left big number 53, Jaden Domi, brother of Isaiah, there to make the tackle on Victor Earl. He only got one.
Yeah, that came from the outside. I don't know if Jake Watson went and blocked inside on a slant block and left the end wide open and perfect contained to only allow Victor 1 yard. 3rd down and short.
The ball lies on the 15 of Anchor Bay. It's 3rd down. Quarter might be coming to an end here. We'll see if they get the snap off in time. And they're not going to do it. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. The score, the Romeo Bulldogs 7, the Anchor Bay Tars 7.
All right, let's talk about some more sponsors for tonight. That is Main Street Kitchen and Bar. So that's located at 223 North Main Street. So they are your go-to bar and restaurant in downtown Romeo, freshly renovated and family-owned since 2021. They host delicious house-made food and craft drinks. Consider them the home base for sports this weekend, for college football, for NFL, for WNBA, for Red Wings hockey will be back in about a week. Whatever it is, whatever sports it is, whether it be UFC as well, go check them out because they have exceptional bites, sips, and good times await. Let's go to our next sponsor since we have some more time. That is Earth Environments. So Earth Environments is dedicated to making the world a more beautiful place with materials and workmanship being second to none. Bringing the highest quality end result, they will do whatever it takes to help create a breathtaking environment lasting a lifetime. Through passion, dedication, and inspiration from nature, they bring the built environment forward to preserve your community. Available to meet and review your projects for this next year, set up a consultation for discussion and inspiration for a project that matters to you.
So here we go, start of the second quarter, 3rd and 9 for the Romeo Bulldogs. The ball is on the Anchor Bay 15. We'll see what play the Bulldogs offense dials up here.
Definitely, if you go for a pass, you got to make sure you're beyond the sticks. As Peyton Manning said, a pass is no good unless you're aiming for beyond the sticks.
Burrows to the end zone for Phillips. It's a little too high for DJ. And goes incomplete. You're going to get the field goal kicker out there. Joseph Silai. He's going to come out.
As they say in football, some points are better than no points. You could be a little Dan Campbell-esque and go for it on 4th down and possibly do a fake field goal. But in this case, some points is better than no points.
So here we go. Silai's going to tee it up there from looks like the 22. So it'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt. He's got a unique way of setting that up. He goes behind his holder and then moves over. Here's the kick. It's up. And the kick is good. So with 11:51 left to play, the Romeo Bulldogs take the lead again, 10-7 over the Anchor Bay Tars.
All right, let's talk about Romeo Printing, your low-cost answer to high-quality printing since 1985. Become your go-to local printing company using the latest in digital printing equipment. Romeo Printing is available to quickly and professionally produce all your marketing and printed products. Come see them today at 225 North Main Street in downtown Romeo, Michigan. I've been around for almost 40 years. We're looking at a couple years. It'll be 40-year anniversary for Romeo Printing.
They're a little older than you.
They're younger than me, actually. I'm a 1984 baby, so
Oh.
I was the last Tiger World Series winner, baby.
Oh, well, that was your parents probably celebrating the Tigers' victory.
I was born before that, so probably not. But they were celebrating something.
Bar mitzvahs you had, right? And you had bris and everything.
Yep. So Bulldog defense has got to come up big right here, right now. A quick 3 and out or stop them before they get down to field goal range. You want to maintain the lead and keep the Tars off the scoreboard and get the ball back and score again.
Here comes Salai with the kick. Kicks it high. It's not going to go in the end zone. It bounces around there. Finally taken there by that's number 3, and he's just hog-tied and wrestled down. That's Gary Jones.
He honestly should have just let it bounce in the end zone because trying to go for it, even though it's a short kick, he ended up missing it. It bounced, and he ended up running into his own guy, and that's why he went down so quickly.
I don't know if he wanted to take a chance of it going in the end zone. I think it bounced at about the 5, so, chances are it may have, but I mean, don't know. When you're back there, you're like, well, I don't want to make this mistake.
Yeah, no, it had forward momentum bounce, so it probably would have gone in the end zone. So now instead of starting at the 20, they're starting deep in their own territory. Last time they did this, the Bulldogs got them on a 3 and out on their first drive of the game, so hopefully they can do that again.
In the last Romeo drive, they marched a long way for a touchdown. LaFear hands it off to Domi, tries to go around the right side, grab there, and finally wrestled. First hit there by number 57, Gavin Wardowski, and he got a little bit of help, but his initial smack was enough to get Domi down. So Domi got about a half yard, maybe. Well, they're going to call it 2nd and 9.
Mm-hmm. They're learning. They went down low, almost into a crawl kind of tackle, grabbed him by the ankle, and did not let go. You grab one ankle, lift it off the ground, there's no way he's going to go anywhere, and someone comes up and finishes him off.
LaFear again is going to go over center. Domi again in the backfield. Fake to Domi. Pulls it out. He's looking along the sidelines, just throws it away. Good coverage out there by the Bulldogs, especially number 5, Darian Foster, not allowing LaFear to make that throw.
Honestly, the Bulldogs did a great job getting pressure on the quarterback. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he threw it earlier than he wanted, so he had to throw it away so he couldn't take the sack. He was close to the end zone. That could have been a safety if he wasn't careful.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for Anchor Bay. They're at their own 10-yard line.
They got twins right, probably looking for a pass right in the middle of the zone.
LaFear going to roll it out. They're stringing him out. Look out. He's in trouble, and he's caught out of bounds there by number 22, Ryan Renai.
Great job by Mr. Ryan. He got him from behind. He didn't hear him coming. Did not give her to the ball, and he pursued him very well, as you could see on instant replay. He rolls out to the right. He's thinking he's going to get his receiver, but here he comes out of nowhere and takes him down.
He certainly, Ryan did, had LaFear in his sights, and now Hanson's going to have to punt for Anchor Bay in his own end zone. So this is always dangerous and fun.
Mm-hmm. There was a great break on the tackle because the quarterback did not see him coming at all.
The snap, Hanson's kick, it's a little end-over-ender. It's going to bounce. Brady Myers thinking about picking it up, and then he says, you know what? I'm not going to pick that up. Too many white shirts around, and he made the wise decision because it is 1st and 10. Romeo Bulldogs at the Anchor Bay 49.
Great starting field position. Is also a great start. Is also a great finish when you are talking about your lawn sprinklers. American Lawn Sprinkler is your #1 choice for all your lawn sprinkler needs, specializing in installation of new lawn sprinklers, quick and efficient repairs, as well as expert winterization services. Don't wait until the cold hits. They're booking sprinkler winterizations for October right now. They're also able to bring a little magic to your home exterior through this holiday with the comprehensive crisp lighting service.
So Caden Burrows is going to be in a shotgun. He's got a man in motion. It's DeBaldo. DeBaldo gets the ball. Gets a block from Victor Earl. Makes a nice cut upfield. He's still going. Puts his head down and gets all the way down to the Anchor Bay 42-yard line. So a gain of 7 for number 16, Joey DeBaldo.
Great job by Joey DeBaldo, committing to the run and committing to keeping his legs churning as American Lawn and Sprinkler commit to your lawn's green and home's bright. Choose American Lawn Sprinkler at newlawn.com or 810-796-3245.
So good running play. Nice block by Victor Earl there to spring a little bit DeBaldo.
And that shows what Victor Earl is about. He's not just about running the ball or defense. He's also can lay out a block to help his other players break open in the field.
Earl is the lone setback in the backfield as a give to him. Got the first down. Punches and bowls his way forward. The scrum is still going. It's still going. They can't bring him down. Victor Earl keeps the legs churning all the way down to the Anchor Bay 30.
His legs churning, did not stop, but big shout out to the linemen. The linemen coming from behind and pushing the pile and showing their strength to keep this moving. If that would have stopped, they would have blown the play dead, and it would have been a first down, but only on a few-yard gain. Great job by the line and the Romeo offense.
First and 10 from the 30 of Anchor Bay. The Bulldogs marching again. Fake to Victor. Oh, no, they do give it to him. Oh, what a nice move by Victor. He hops over a man, and down he'll go. Tackled there by number 11 for the Tars, Jack Bijan. And Victor did a good job of fancy footing it down and got 5 yards out of that one.
Honestly, they tried to go low on him, and he made him pay because he knows how to hurdle. He tried to stiff arm on the last tackle, and it ended up costing him and didn't get the rest of the first down that he needed. But 2nd and 5 is still manageable.
That goes Burrow again. He's being rushed. Now he's in trouble, and he's going to go down at the 39. Big loss. Way back to the Anchor Bay 39. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 19. Nice blitz there by the Tars, number 45, Nathan Nasdorf, and he's one of their key players on defense.
He honestly busted out the outside in perfect contain. Burrows, he came from Burrow's backside, so Burrow saw him last minute, tried to get top speed to get away, but could not do it. Got to get some of this yardage back, at least enough to throw for first down. If not, go for a better field goal range.
There comes Burrow from the shotgun. Let's see. You got Brody Meyer coming in motion. Let's see Anchor Bay thinking about coming. Now they are coming. Burrow steps up. He's not going to get the first down, but he's going to stay on his feet with a nice little move. And he went down on a slide. He got nailed a little bit, but he's down at the 26-yard line, I think.
He's lucky that they didn't throw a flag on that late hit because he slid down and the defenseman came in and hit him near the head. Got a lucky break on that. A better range for the field goal kicker. Are they going to go for a field goal?
Well, they're going to keep it. They're going to try for it. 4th down and 7. It's a little bit more manageable than the 3rd and 19, obviously. But they're going to need at least 8 yards.
I mean, you got
to get it. Burrow was in his slide, and I think he got pounded, but I don't know, referees maybe thought he's a big guy. What the heck? He can take it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lucky break for the Tars. It could have been called, but it wasn't. He's got his best weapon out there for 4th and 7.
Meyer again in motion. And change the play a little bit. And they're going to call timeout. The Bulldogs are, and they're going to talk about this.
All right, in that timeout, let's talk about Tar Financial. Tar Financial has been in the financial service business right here in Romeo for over 25 years, being generous contributors to the community, even opening a second office in downtown Armada. Creator and annual sponsor for the giant inflatable bulldogs seen at various Romeo events, they specialize in helping clients pursue their goals through individual investment strategies and guidance to work towards their dreams. Saving for retirement, college, or developing an estate strategy, their personal services focus on your needs, wants, and financial goals. They're located at 167 South Main Street in Romeo, Michigan, or 23087 East Main Street, Suite 1 in Armada, Michigan.
So we'll see what they call in that Romeo huddle. We see Coach calling a play right here, but they got to get these 7 yards. It's not good if you don't keep the foot on the throat of your opponent when you got the lead.
That's very true, and it's a very manageable 4th down now. And the field goal kicker probably could hit it. He was kicking about 40-yarders during the pregame show and pregame. You just don't want to, I guess, tempt it and try it right now. They're going to go for the 1st down. I don't know. I think I might try to get him to jump off sides.
Well, it's only going to give you 5 yards.
But it's a 4th and 2 instead of 4th and 7.
You may go for the field goal if that happens. We'll see. Meyer comes in motion. Now we're going to get another timeout or stoppage of play.
Definitely stoppage of play, and the ball's moving. It's moving backwards. False start on the offense. So it went from a 4th and 7 to about a 4th and 12.
Looks like delay a game.
Delay a game, actually?
I don't know how they could call that. Or bad formation, maybe.
Illegal. I'm assuming illegal formation because it looked like they had called the timeout, so it looked like they got back in time, but maybe not.
There's a Romeo cheerleaders. We hope to have them on the Romeo recap show here within the next couple of weeks. Girls work very hard at their routines, and they stay in great shape, lifting weights and all that good stuff. And did a fantastic job at that first game in the big house where they did some tumbling and stuff. Boy, if I try that stuff, if I try to tumble like that, Andrew, I mean, I could leave it'd be like a seismic earthquake, 5.7 on the Richter.
Another timeout called. I don't know by who, but Caden Burrows was not happy whatsoever about something that happened. So, anyways, let's talk about an awesome place that is now open all year round. That is the Romeo Dairy Queen. Come on down for sweet treats and hot eats featuring the Peach Pie Blizzards. No, it's fall. Peach Pie is over. Summer is over. Summer's been over for a long time. But it's officially over tomorrow. So go to the Romeo Dairy Queen and get yourself a pumpkin pie blizzard. Open not 24/7, but open 365, and they're located in 268 South Main Street of Romeo.
And you get an ice cream cone and get yourself a good lick.
That's right. Hot eats, cool treats. Dairy Queen and Romeo.
Oh, here we go. 4th down and 12. Back goes Caden Burrow. Rushes. Throws up. Got caught out there. DJ Phillips with the catch. And that's a 1st down for Romeo. Man, I'll tell you, Caden Burrow just whipped that out there to DJ.
Great slant route run and great pass. Quick pass. No chance for the defense to stop this ball and stop this pass. A little exchange of words between the Bulldogs and the Tars there, but the refs are letting them get away with it.
Caden Burrow is going to have to roll out. He doesn't want to get caught again. Being chased out there. Got to get rid of it. Now there's a flag. Let's see what that is. And I don't know if that was an illegal man downfield or what happened there.
The flag could be holding on the defense, pass interference, or it could be ineligible man downfield.
Yeah, we saw some linemen down there because they thought maybe Burrow was going to take off. Well, who's it up against? Do you see what Mr. Referee does there? Holding
on the offense.
Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs caught for holding. That's going to cost them.
And it is a spot foul, so it's a 10-yard penalty from wherever the foul occurred.
Well, it better be behind the line of scrimmage or at the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, it's a different penalty.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes all the way to the 22-yard line. And Romeo moving back. I mean, the only good thing about this is they have control of the football. There's only about 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Burrows. Little handoff here. Look out. Here comes Joey DeBallo looking for a block. He's got one. He's to the 15, to the 10. Stops to the 5. Oh, they say he stepped out of bounds.
I don't know about that. Let's go to instant replay and see if that actually happened. We got a flag against somebody. They got 2 guys tied up down there.
What do we got here now?
Nice fake to Earl, number 16 for the Bulldogs. Takes it. He goes. Stutter steps. No, he did not. There was green in between. He did not step out of bounds. That ref made a bad call, but they don't follow our instant replay.
Well,
it's out of bounds on them. But no, there is a little shade of green in between that foot. But we'll hold on to your hats because it looks like a personal foul penalty is upcoming.
And he's talking to referee's talking to Coach Reines. What do we got here? What's he saying?
Dead ball. unsportsmanlike conduct on the Bulldogs. I think it was on number 1 for the Bulldogs.
Jake Watson.
Yeah. So it's going to be
It's going to move him back all the way to the 26-yard line.
Now, I don't know if did he have the first down? Did he have the first down already? So it would still be first down.
They're calling first and 23. Bulldogs can get a first down at the 3-yard line, but they got to put together a nice. They got to get half of it back here.
This is the biggest thing the Bulldogs need to get past is the mistakes that they are making. They're shooting themselves in the foot. They could be up 17-7 right now.
Burrow hands off to Victor Earl. He keeps his feet moving and keeps moving forward. He got a good gainer down there to the 17 of Anchor Bay. Make it second down. It's still a long ways to go.
It's bad penalties the Bulldogs are taking, and here's the thing. The Tars might be doing something to entice them to be unsportsmanlike. They could be. Maybe they're not, but they could be. It's always the second guy who gets caught, so don't do it. Don't engage him.
Burrow back to throw. Looking at the end zone. Got a man open, wide open is DJ Phillips. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Great job by the Bulldogs to rebound after a few bad penalties, getting that touchdown and going up by 6 more points, maybe 7.
Number 12, DJ Phillips.
And see it right here.
Instant replay brought to you by all of our sponsors tonight. Nice throw, open guy in the end zone. Defense.
Route.
Number 11 blew an assignment, lost his guy. Perfect for Phillips. Touchdown.
Kick by
Bulldogs.
Salai. The extra point is up and good.
Extra point is good.
And it'll be Romeo 17. Anchor Bay 7 with 4:39 left to play here in the half.
And here is our final sponsors tonight. Pete and Zoe Cermetis, the owners of Romeo Family Restaurant. They have owned and operated and been proudly serving the great community of Romeo for almost 32 years. From soups made fresh daily to comfort classics, let their family serve yours. Open 6 days a week for dine-in and carry-out. The Romeo Family Restaurant. Still plenty of time. Tars could score again, but it's up to the Bulldogs defense to make sure that does not happen. Go inside, up by 10, and then you get the ball to start second half, and you go down and march down again, score another touchdown. You're in full control of this game, and you could be on your way to 3-0 in the MAC Red. Maybe sole first place if Chippewa Valley can take out Dakota tonight, or you could be tied with Dakota. Headed into a matchup with Dakota, I believe, next week, if I'm not mistaken.
Here's Joey Salai's kick. It's to Hansen at the 5, 10, 15. Got an opening. The 20, he zips through it, being dragged down from behind. Nice tackle, touchdown saving tackle by number 19, Zachary Springer.
Great job by the Anchor Bay Tars to make something happen on special teams. They need some kind of life from something to help boost the rest of their team. Now their offense is going to go to work and try to score against the Bulldogs. So, yeah, the Romeo Bulldogs are headed into a bout with Dakota next week at Dakota. So they could be playing for first place in the MAC Red next week, or to hold on to first place if Chippewa Valley can knock off Dakota.
Well, we got to take care of business right here in front of us. And right here in front of us is Anchor Bay, 1st and 10 from their own 40. When they have good field position, they seem to be able to do better on offense. Back goes LaFear. He's looking long and deep. And, what a nice play by number 5, Darian Foster. It looked like he was going to make that catch.
I don't know if we go instant replay on that. We can see what happened. It looked like a tip drill in motion. It could have been picked off. Here it is. Quarterback goes back to pass. He's got his guy out there. He's covered by a Romeo player. Ball goes. Tipped by a Bulldog. Tipped by the Tar. Almost intercepted by Foster. Good job defensively to make sure he cannot come up with it.
2nd down and 10 for Romeo. Romeo making some substitutions. Hustling on the field there. Number 46, Robert Skosny.
2nd down, what do you think? Run by Domi?
Well, they have stayed away from him. And Foster now, he's going to come up play a tight corner on Hansen. Fake there, and guess who wasn't faked out? The Bulldog number 36, Thomas Pratt, with that play.
Great job by the Bulldogs to not be faked out of their cleats. And on the quarterback keeper, brings them down, time ticking away. It's a 3rd down for the Tars.
Well, you forget, but because he's such a great player, Isaiah Domi also plays middle linebacker for Anchor Bay, and he's much like Victor Earl. I mean, I know he's a big guy and everything, and he's a great athlete, but he's only humans, and playing both sides can tire you out. So maybe that's why they went. Oh, what do we got?
Timeout.
Mike Giannone would like a timeout there at the Anchor Bay sidelines to talk this over. And that's what we'll do. We'll take a timeout here.
All right, so something new this year. We are going live on YouTube. So any sporting event that you want to watch that we do, whether it be football, and then coming up in the winter, we'll be doing Romeo hockey again. And then finally in the spring, we got Romeo lacrosse. We'll be going live on YouTube. Spread the word to your friends and family if you want to see Romeo Sports live. So as it happens, go to YouTube.
Next week, Romeo plays Dakota.
Yep.
At Dakota.
Yep.
And we're hoping that will be a Bulldog victory. And if they get that victory, they'll be in the driver's seat. And Dakota's not as strong as they were in previous years. They're still formidable. No, don't get me wrong.
No, I mean, there's very few years that Dakota isn't a good team. I mean, I witnessed it once that Romeo destroyed Dakota, but that is a very rare once.
Fear got his man out there. It's caught by Martell. Tries to make a move. Gets by one guy, but Romeo Bulldogs come in a pack, and they stop the Anchor Bay Tars at the 44-yard line. It'll be far short of a first down. It'll be 4th down and 6 for Anchor Bay, and they're going to punt.
Great job by the Romeo defense to not let him get outside and keep contained. Let this be a lesson to you if you want to play wide receiver, if you want to run with the ball. He was dancing. Do not dance because you're not going to fake out the defense. Just cut it upfield and try to muscle your way through. Too much dancing, it cost him to go backward. And
high snap. Hansen's going to kick. Good decision by Watson to stay away from it. Bad decision, I think, by Brody Meyer. No, a good decision by Brody Meyer. He lets it roll into the end zone.
Flag coming.
Yeah, that was
unsportsmanlike conduct.
Unnecessary hit there.
And the player had no remorse for that. He's got the ball, and he's just calling him out, saying, "Oh, I got you. I hit you." Inexcusable. Unnecessary.
Well, we'll see what Mr. Referee does because the ball is supposed to come out to the 20. And it looked like number 13.
It was number 13.
Who got creamed. He's, now what's the discussion here?
What kind of unsportsmanlike conduct? Because he was taunting afterward.
Well, I don't know. He picked up his flag. Maybe no flag.
Nope, dead ball. Personal foul against the Tars.
Yeah, that's going to bring the ball up. Looks like a 35, maybe.
Yep. Touchback to the 20, plus 15, 35 yards, giving the Bulldogs extra yardage and a potential to score another touchdown.
Yeah, Romeo arithmetic right there. Romeo School's arithmetic by Andrew Welsh is right on. 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Bulldogs 2:51 left to play here in the first half. Victor, the lone setback, gets the football. He cuts to the outside, trying to get way outside. He does. He turns a corner. He's got a first down all the way up to the Romeo 47, it looks like they're calling it. Maybe 46. No, they call it the 46.
46, but still.
No, 47. Now, that referee was wrong. I was watching the wrong referee, but they are going to put it down at the 47. It will be 1st and 10. Romeo as the clock is running. He did not get all the way out of bounds. So.
Great run to the outside. Bad job contained by the Tars. 12-yard run. First down, Bulldogs.
Nice pass. Brody Myers got it. He's to the 45, the 40, 35, 30. Stops, cuts back. He said he stepped out of bounds at the 25, so.
I mean, he could have. I mean, instant replay would show us maybe if he did or didn't. But, the refs are going to call whatever they see. No instant replay for them on the field, only for us in the booth.
And what we got? Romeo going to take a huddle. He's out of bounds. The clock will stop at 2:6. There's it is right there.
That time he did step out of bounds that time. So if he stepped out of bounds, the clock has to stop.
So it's 1st and 10. Romeo ball's on the Anchor Bay 25. Caden Burrows in the shotgun with Victor Earl back there. Fake to Earl. He's going to take it himself. Caden Burrows got a little bit of running room. He's going to go all the way to the left side. Needs a block from Brody Meyer. He gets it. He's got a first down, and he pulls his way all the way down to the Anchor Bay. 19 did not go out of bounds. Clock still runs, which is important for Romeo.
And honestly, it's smart, too, because you go down, you get a first down, the clock stops for a second, but your clock stays running. You score a touchdown, not give Anchor Bay any time left, and you go up by 17, and you get the ball back to start the second half. It's a great job. I have to call out that the running backs and the runners are doing a great job. You know what else is doing a great job in helping these runners? The blocking.
The blocking has been
phenomenal.
Really good tonight, and protection for Burrow, except for a couple occasions, has been really good. Now he drops the ball. He falls on it. And a good thing he did, because Anchor Bay's number 50, Dominic Johnston, was right there, and he could have just pounced on that puppy.
Little mishandled snap by Burrows, and instead of picking it up and trying to create something with timeouts left and your time on your side, it's better just to fall on it and live to play another down.
Burrow going to give it to Victor Earl. Tries to cut to the outside. He tried to make a move. He was, as you say, he was dancing.
He was. He tried to dance a little bit, and it unfortunately did not fake out the defense of the Tars. Time ticking away. Bulldogs still have timeouts.
Didn't take fake number 45, Nathan Nasdorf.
No.
He had a sack last week against Chippewa Valley. He's all over the field, that guy. We got 3rd down and 15, 40 seconds and counting. Now what do we got?
False start.
Timeout by Mike Giannone and the Anchor Bay Tars. They want to take a little bit of timeout. And with the timeout, I'd like to remind you folks that we have the Romeo Sports Recap on the Mitt TV, where we feature all the sports and even the cheerleaders, as we talked about earlier today, on the Romeo Sports Recap. You can get it online on YouTube or Spotify. Just look up the Mitt TV, and it should pop right up there. We've already had football coach Kurt Reines and Victor Earl and Danny Albert out there for the Romeo Bulldogs and the football team. And this next couple of weeks, we're going to feature cross country and girls golf, and hopefully boys tennis. And then following that will be girls volleyball, which seems to be really popular these days.
Yep.
The cross-country team, Andrew, and I don't know if you know this, but they got a chance. They got 5 kids that might go to states.
That's pretty awesome. I mean, they've been pretty good for the past few years. They won state title a few years ago.
So here we go. Big 3rd down and 15. Burrow being chased by Nastoff. You can throw it to the sidelines. Picked off. Ill-advised throw by Caden Burrow, and Victor Earl makes a tackle, but it's intercepted.
Number 6, Caleb Koval, was perfect. It was perfectly in the perfect area. Read Burrow to a T, knew exactly where it was going to go. Once he started rolling out to the right, he stood there in the pocket in between 2 receivers, and it was easy pickings to get picked off.
It'll be 1st down Anchor Bay from the 24. There's 31 seconds left to go in the half. Let's see what they dial up here.
With them not getting the ball in the second half and the Bulldogs have an opportunity to go down and score again, I think they might go high-powered, high-flying air raid offense.
Yeah, we'll see. They got a couple of good weapons, Martell and Hanson. They're both lined up to the bottom of your screen as Ryan LaFear will go from the shotgun. He's got Domi in the backfield. Now, he might just hand it off to Domi and let him run the whole way. He is going to hand off to Domi. And Domi's going to get up to the 31-yard line. Anchor Bay is going to call timeout again with 22.5 seconds left to play. And, one of our sponsors, the Romeo Family Diner, nice folks down there. I went up there with my wife for breakfast, and they do a fantastic job. They're very friendly. Zoe's a great hostess up there. But and one of my ex-high school classmates. Mark Vankershaver works there, and I speak highly of him because I've known him since second grade, and he's a good cook.
No, speaking of our sponsors, I'm going to roll through one more time. Before halftime, we got the Country Smokehouse, 30-plus-year-old family-owned and operated wild game gourmet meats.
You can get elk up there.
Yep. Blue Water Trucking of Romeo, dry van asset base carrying hauls freight throughout the United States, primarily in the Midwest, delivering bulk water to the state of Michigan. Main Street Kitchen and Bar, your home for all the sports, the brews, and the good food. Your home for all the sports to watch on TV during basketball, football, and hockey season.
Oh, it is 2nd down and 3 for the Tars. See what they cook up. A fake to Domi. Now it's a reverse to Martell. Nobody got excited about that, but Martell cuts it back. He's still going. He's going to cut it all the way around the field. Being chased out there and finally knocked out of bounds by Romeo's Carter Tieran, I believe, number 15, or was it Joey DeBaldo? I think it was Joey DeBaldo.
I think you're right. This is one particular opportunity, and don't take stock in this, that running east and west actually gave positive yards in almost a first down. It actually is a first down. So don't take stock in this, young men who want to play football. Most times running east and west is not the best thing to do. A lot of times you're going to lose yardage. This time it worked out in the Tars' favor.
So it'll be a first down for Anchor Bay. The ball is going to be on the 34-yard line with 6.2 seconds left to play here in the half. The Fear has Domi in the backfield.
I don't know, pass play, 6 seconds left.
Romeo's way back there. LaFear, you're going to fire it out there. That goes out of bounds. That only took about 5 seconds off, so LaFear's going to have another shot at it. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to do there. You'd think a Romeo player would step up on that and pick it off, but they're taught to be staying deep and preventing the real big play. Here comes LaFear. He's got the play from Mike Giannone.
.8 seconds left to go before halftime.
And Romeo's got 3 defensive backs all sitting on the other side of the 50.
It's smart, playing prevent.
LaFear thinks about running. He's going to run it. Look out. Missed tackle. Another missed tackle. And finally the tackle is made by Darian Foster.
Touchdown saving tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle. And that's going to be the end of the first half. The score, the Romeo Bulldogs 17. The Anchor Bay Tars 7.
Let me roll through the rest of the sponsors real quick. Earth. So we got Country Smokehouse, 30-plus-year-old family-owned and operated wild game gourmet meat and specialty food store located in Elmont, Michigan, with over 220 award-winning products made in-house and available to ship nationwide. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Visit Country Smokehouse at 3294 Van Dyke Road, Elmont, Michigan, 48003, or give them a call at 810-798-3064. And also we got Blue Water Trucking Incorporated of Romeo, Michigan. They are a dry van asset-based carrier that hauls freight throughout the United States, primarily in the Midwest, delivering bulk water to the state of Michigan, largely in the greater Detroit area. A family-owned and operated company for over 40 years since 1977. Formed and located in Romeo. Call 586-752-4529 to contact Blue Water Trucking, along with the job opportunities, as they are always looking for CDLA drivers and those interested in attending school for a CDLA. Main Street Kitchen and Bar. They are your go-to bar and restaurant in downtown Romeo. Freshly renovated and family-owned since 2021. They host delicious house-made food and craft drinks. Consider they're your home base for sports, karaoke, and live entertainment all year round. Swing by and immerse yourself in local vibe at Main Street Romeo Kitchen and Bar, where exceptional bites, sips, and good times await. Then there's Earth Environments. Earth Environments is dedicated to making the world a more beautiful place, with materials and workmanship being second to none. Bringing the highest quality end result, they do whatever it takes to help create a breathtaking environment lasting a lifetime. Through passion, dedication, and inspiration from nature, they bring the built environment forward to preserve your community. Available to meet and review your projects for this and next year. Set up set up a consultation for discussion and inspiration for a project that matters to you. Also, the Romeo Printing Company, your low-cost answer to high-quality printing since 1985. Become your go-to local printing company. Use the latest in digital printing equipment. Romeo Printing is available to quickly and professionally produce all your marketing and printed products. Come see them today at 225 North Main Street in downtown Romeo, Michigan. How about American Lawn and Sprinkler as well? They are your number one choice for all of your lawn sprinkler needs, specializing in installation of new lawn sprinklers, quick and efficient repairs, as well as expert winterization services. Don't wait till the cold hits. They're booking sprinkler winterization for October right now. They're also available to bring a little magic to your home's exterior this holiday with their comprehensive Christmas lighting service. Committed to keeping your lawns green and your homes bright. Choose American Lawns and Sprinkler at newlawn.com or 810-796-3245. Tar Financial has been in the financial services businesses right here in Romeo for over 25 years, being generous contributors to the community, even opening a second office in downtown Armada. Creator and annual sponsor for the giant inflatable bulldog seen at various Romeo events. They specialize in helping clients pursue their goals through individual investment strategies and guidance to work towards their dreams. Saving for retirement, college, or developing an estate strategy, their personal services focus on your needs, wants, and financial goals. Located in downtown Romeo, where Little Caesars is, or in East Main Street in Armada. How about that Romeo Dairy Queen? Come on down for hot eats, cool treats, home of the pumpkin pie blizzard, because let's face it, summer is over, fall is here. Let's celebrate with a pumpkin pie blizzard at the Romeo Dairy Queen. How about that Romeo Family Restaurant, where Pete and Zoe Cermetis, the owners of Romeo Family Restaurant, have owned and operated it very proudly, serving this great community for almost 32 years. From soups that are made fresh daily to comfort classics, let their family serve yours. Open 6 days a week for dine-in and carry-out. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors this football season.
And our score at halftime, the Romeo Bulldogs 17, the Anchor Bay Tars 7. We'll be back with more football in just a few moments.
Oh, shoot.
And down to the 5-yard line, finally tackled by the defense. He is wide open in the flat, and they were able to get the ball to him.
Luckily, the Bulldogs are now in striking distance to score a touchdown.
Yes, they are, Andrew. It's first and goal from the 5, and they can get the tying touchdown. And let's tie this baby up. Tim Meyer.
Hey, is this Tim Meyer?
I said Tim Meyer.
Sweet. Hey, is the mitttv broadcasting the game tonight?
Yeah, we're broadcasting the game tonight, kid.
Tim, we're live!
Yeah, I was just wondering if you knew how to watch the game live.
Sure, I know how you can watch the game live. You got your phone on you?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this. The Mitt TV broadcast Romeo High School sporting events live so you don't have to miss a minute of the action. Just download the YouTube app on your smartphone or television. Type @ the Mitt TV in the search bar. Click on our channel, then the Live tab to find all previous and upcoming live events, including sports. And don't forget to subscribe.
No, thanks, Tim. I really owe you. Sick.
so excited to welcome today's talented, fun duo, Ed and Gretch Kiefer. They are a local couple who are not strangers to sharing their music in the village of Romeo. They have hand-picked tunes just for today from across the decades to perform this evening. Some are sentimental, some are sassy, and all are very enjoyable. Now let's all put our hands together and give them a great big hometown welcome. Ed and Gretch.
Thank you, everyone. It's awesome to see some friends, some family joining us this evening. Thank you, Suzanne. Hey, let's give it up for Suzanne. She just one of the heart of the community kind of volunteers that we've gotten to know over this summer and super appreciated. We're excited to be here. Yes, we had to move indoors, but we're safer in here, right, from some of the weather that could be out there. So, as Suzanne mentioned, we got a number of songs we want to do for you tonight, and we'll get started with a Johnny Cash tune. We love Johnny Cash, so you're going to hear from Johnny. All right. And there's, I think, a request for a specific Johnny Cash song in the room, but that'll come later. This one's called Sunday Morning Coming Down. Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. Then I fumbled in the closet, threw my clothes in, found my cleanest dirty shirt. Then I washed my face and combed my hair and stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I'd smoked my mind the night before on cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. But I lit my first and watched a small kid playing with a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. Lord, it took me back to something that I lost somewhere, somehow along the way. On that Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes the body feel alone. And there's nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of that sleeping city sidewalk and Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl who he was swinging. And I stopped beside that Sunday school and listened to the songs they were singing. Then I headed down the street, and somewhere far away that lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyon like a disappearing dream of yesterday. On that Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, that I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday that makes the body feel alone. lonesome as the sound on that sleeping city sidewalk, and Sunday morning coming now. All right, thank you. Hey, we.
Talk about your background personally. Why athletics did you play? Tell us a little bit about your history.
Sure. So I mainly played hockey growing up, played some other sports, baseball and track as well. But hockey was my number one love, and did some coaching out in Jenison during my college years. And then when I moved down to Florida, I attended Florida State and then was their ACHA hockey team hockey coach. So I was working in that regard.
Wait, Florida State has a hockey
program?
Yeah.
So
You only hear about the football program, but they haven't got a...
Not many kids on campus even knew we had one. So, that was a challenge, is trying to, brand and market
keeping the ice frozen is a big challenge.
Yeah. So worked in their athletic department for a little bit. And then when I moved back to Michigan, I was, looking for work, and I landed the assistant athletic director job at L'Anse Creuse North, and I managed to keep that for about 3 months before I landed in the big chair. The athletic director there moved on to a dean of students role, so I was thrown into the fire pretty quickly, and I've, like I said, I lasted there 6 years before moving on to Romeo.
This year? We've had some pretty good athletes come through in all different sports. What are some of the maybe things that stick out in your mind? One of the memories of somebody that sticks out in your mind throughout this last year?
Yeah, I mean, when you say memories, one of the first thing comes to mind is Tim Cooley. I mean, he's a beast out there on the basketball court, and just within the building, he's 6'8", 6'9", and great personality, great kid, and just he was an anchor on the basketball team for the last 4 years. Varsity starter for 4 years, and made a huge impact there. But I would say one of my favorite kids in my 11 years would probably be Giorgio Rufino. He graduated this year, and he was a tremendous asset to our athletic program. He was always the kid that would always ask you, like, how's your day going? What can I help you with? There to lend a hand. He was our RAC, which is the Romeo Athletic Advisory Committee. He was the president of that this past year, and kind of the face of our organization. And so we've grown close with him, in the last handful of years. And I would say he's a great student, great.
Well, he had one big hit, I remember. In the fall that in a big game.
Yep. I think it was Chippewa Valley.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Romeo Bulldog Anchor Bay football game presented by the Mitt TV of Romeo. And our halftime score, the Romeo Bulldogs 17 and the Anchor Bay Tars 7. And Andrew, let's recap a little bit of that scoring in the first half.
Well, the Tars started out with the ball first. They went 3 and out. Bulldogs got the ball at the 50-yard line and went 50 yards for the score. It's Burrows. It's
Caden Burrows.
Caden Burrows. I apologize. Caden Burrows. Nice pass over to Brody Meyer. Brody Meyer is the one that scored the first touchdown of the game from a pass to Caden Burrows. Then the Tars got the ball back, and they moved the ball down the field. And like a wrecking ball, number 44 went into the end zone.
Isaiah
Domi and scored for the Tars. After that, it was a little back and forth kind of action. Bulldogs scored a field goal, and then before the half was done, the Bulldogs went down and scored again. Caden Burrows, another touchdown pass. This time he found Mr. Phillips for the connection. So that's where we stand, 17
we also
to 7.
had a field goal by
I did say that.
number 3 Joyce Halai,
Yeah,
right? You got
I
that
did,
in
yep,
there?
I did say that, yeah.
All right, well, that's where we're at, 17-7. And Bulldogs could have had more at the end of the first half, but Caden Burrows had a bad pass, and it was picked up by Anchor Bay.
Yeah, it was perfectly read by the Tars. He was in the pocket, in between 2 receivers, and I think that's what hurt Burrow is the 2 receivers in the area, which put 2 defenders in the area. Easier for the Tars to intercept that ball. You've got to spread out. You cannot be in the same area as 2 receivers, and it's not going to work out.
Romeo was going to have to get out there because the Anchor Bay Tars are ready to go, and Romeo's kick return team's in huddle. So referee comes over there, and he's going to.
So Bulldogs will receive the second half kick. So this is a great opportunity to take this, your first drive of the second half, go down and score, take a commanding 17-point lead, and then just hold them. Use your defense and hold them down.
Now, it's definitely going to be a key possession for the Romeo Bulldogs. And kicking off for Anchor Bay is Anthony Markovsky. Puts a left-footed boot in, grounds it up the middle. Taken there by Victor Earl. Tries to go around the right side, being chased, a little stiff arm, and down he's going to go to all the way up to the 30.
So that is great respect for the special teams of Romeo. They did not want to kick it deep to the deep man because you know how fast he is and how well he can break tackles and juke and jive and move his way north instead of going east and west. So they wanted to squib it because they didn't want to give it to him. Gave it to Victor Earl instead, and they'd rather go after him than go after the return man.
Well, they said he was down at the 29, Victor Earl was, and so that's where Romeo will start out. 1st and 10 from their own 29. Burrows in the shotgun. Snap, he's going to keep it. And guess who wasn't fooled on that play?
Number 8.
Yes, that was Devontae Dupree, excuse me, and he's going to throw Caden Burrows for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, it was a run-pass option play that they tried to pull out, and unfortunately it was sniffed out by the defense. Loss of yardage, not starting out on a good foot on this first possession.
Again, Burrows will be from the shotgun. At this time, the ball is on the 25-yard line. A loss of 4 for Romeo. Now he's back to throw. Pumps once, goes twice, gets it back up to the original line of scrimmage to DJ Phillips.
Plus a yard, I think.
Yeah, I guess. Well, they mark it to the 30, right?
They got a little bit of yardage back, but now it's 3rd and 9, so they've got to come out with a pass past the sticks. You don't want it at the sticks unless you can fall forward. You don't want it behind the sticks. You want it at the sticks or beyond. As Peyton Manning would say, what's the point in throwing on 3rd down unless you're going to throw to the sticks?
So Burrow's going to go from the shotgun again with Victor Earl in the backfield. Good snap. Comes a blitz. He fires out there. Is it caught? It is caught. Number 16, Joey DiBaldo with the catch, and that'll be a 1st down. And I think Caden Burrow had to fit that ball that low, otherwise would have floated on him, or somebody was going to pick it off.
Yep, and that was a great throw for a 10-yard pass. Great catch. He went low and he went down to the ground, but he made the catch.
1st and 10, Romeo ball's on their own 41-yard line. Throw it again over the middle. It's caught out there. Brody Meyer makes a move. And Brody gets it all the way down, and we got a penalty flag in there.
It could have been on the takedown in the tackle.
The ball's at the 38 of Anchor Bay. Let's wonder what that was. We'll see.
Could be a personal foul against Tars, or it could be a legal block in the back, a hold against the Bulldogs. It'd be an automatic 1st down, even if it is a penalty against the Bulldogs, because they did get past the 1st down markers. Dead ball, personal foul, face mask against the defense, an extra 15 yards. added onto that. Bulldogs are capitalizing on the Tars' mistakes.
It's always nice when you get a gift in yardage, and that's what the Bulldogs got here. They're going to move the ball all the way down to the Anchor Bay 23, and I know Mike's not happy about that. That's just, he doesn't coach undisciplined football, and that is undisciplined to do that.
It is, and both teams have gotten personal foul penalties a bunch, and unsportsmanlike this game, so both teams were talked to and told to settle it down, but the Tars unfortunately got caught.
There goes Victor up the middle, running hard, and he gets over the 20-yard line to the 19. It'll be second down. He almost got there to the first down sticks.
Great run by Victor Earl, churning the legs, never giving up, jumping over a player, and he gets to where he needs to get to. About a 9-yard carry.
Ball on the 14. Burrows calls his own number, quarterback draw. He thought he could get outside, but he's got the first down, I believe. He's got the first down. We'll see. I thought it was, and it was. And he did. He got it to the 13-yard line.
Caden Burrows knew he just needed to go a little forward for a first down, and that's all he needed and wanted. And great job by Burrows to get it for his team.
Maybe if he might have cut it up the middle, or just stayed going up the middle and just putting his head down and getting it.
Yeah, he could have got it maybe a little farther, but he was just content on the first down.
He's pretty fast for a big fella, but I think he's not that fast.
No.
Yeah, get outside like that.
He's not the mobile quarterback of Cam Newton, but he can move if he needs to.
Victor Earl's got it. Goes up the middle. Victor keeping those legs going. He's going to get down to the Anchor Bay 8.
Great job by the Bulldogs. Not only are you driving on your first drive of the second half, but you're also, look at the clock, ladies and gentlemen. That's about 3.5 minutes that they've killed on the clock. That's 3.5 minutes less that the Tars are going to have to try to come back in this game if they can go down and score a touchdown right here.
Second and 5. Here's Burrow's going to roll out. Look, and now he's going to keep it himself. He's going to run. Looking for a block. He goes forward. We'll see. He's going to be short by a yard of a first down. It'll be third down.
Great job by Burrows. Heads up play to see that no one was wide open, but he had daylight in front of him. So he figured, why not? I've done it before. I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to keep doing it every single time. Great job by Burrows to get that yardage. Almost enough for a first down.
We'll see what the Bulldogs do here. As it's third down. They're going to say he's a couple yards short. So third down and 2. Ball's on the 5. That's where the men are made here. Out on the line. Burrow's going to plow forward. He's being scrummed through, and is he into the end zone?
It looks like he might be. The rep is right there on top of it.
We're waiting it. We'll see. It is a touchdown, Bulldogs.
Let's see that replay, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
That's the famous Romeo scrum right there, and
Caden Burrows just got right behind his big offensive line, and he just kept churning his legs, and the Tars do him a little bit of a favor and kind of spin him forward where the tackle throws him into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs on that awesome replay. Let's see that one more time.
You see him go forward, and he burrows his way right into that end zone.
That's right. He dug down and burrowed his way underground into that end zone.
So with 7:20 left to play here in the third quarter, the score of the Romeo Bulldogs 23 and the Anchor Bay Tars 7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are sponsored by the Country Smokehouse. Nice place for
they got all kinds of stuff there, right?
Award-winning products. I got so excited because I love this place because it's such delicious food. The Country Smokehouse, 30-plus-year-old family-owned and operated wild game, gourmet meat, and specialty foods. That store is located in Elmont, Michigan, with over 220 award-winning products.
They have the big cow in front.
They do have the big cow in front. They are made in-house.
Can't miss it.
And available to ship nationwide, so you can ship it to Florida to your mom if you want.
I got bison there. I got
that's
elk.
Right. That's right.
You get deer and just all kinds of wild game there.
I mean, honestly, I've had them before at my church has brought them in for a little event that we had. Oh, they are so good. Just amazing food.
Oh, here we go. Joey Salai is teeing it up. He will kick it from his 40. Hansen is the deep man. He's got some guys flanking him there. Martell is one of them. Big high kick is Martell. He's got it at the 10, the 15, the 20, and he's met right there by number 36, Thomas Pratt, who makes the tackle. Romeo does a good job of kick coverage on a high kick, and it'll be Anchor Bay, 1st and 10 from their own 23.
So nice job by the Bulldogs to make sure he couldn't get any more. It was a nice return by the Tars, a little better than the ones they have had in the first half. Good field position for them to start their first drive of the second half, trying to get back in this game and score another touchdown.
Now we'll see what Anchor Bay does this time. I wonder if we're going to see a steady diet of Isaiah Domi.
Being down 17 in the third quarter with 7 minutes left, maybe. I mean, you got to mix it in. You can't just keep passing. You got to mix in the run game to have success in the pass game. Play action pass is something you live off of.
There's Domi. Breaks a couple of tackles. Finally, undercut and gang tackle there. Rely finishes him off. Victor Earl's in there as well. And it looks like a gain of 4, maybe 5 for Domi. It is 5, 2nd and 5.
Good starting run for the Tars. It's something that they need. They need to build off of it if they want to get back in this game. They are down by 17.
Boy, he is a load, boy. That number 44, Domi. Difficult to bring down. Give us his Domi again. He's caught behind the line and at the knees, and down he'll go.
That's exactly what the Bulldogs have been doing all game long, is going low, taking out his ankles. You lift, as I said before, you lift up 1 foot off the ground. It's hard for a player to hop down the field. Great job by the Bulldogs.
So here we go, 3rd down and 4. Ball is on the Anchor Bay 29. We'll see what LaFleur dials up here from his offense. Looks like might be a little swing pass. Now he's rolling out. He's being chased. He's got to throw. He gets it to Dome. He makes a nice move close to the 1st down marker. He might be about a yard short. See, we got a sore player there. Somebody went down. No, they're getting up, and there's no problem. We got the ball. It's 4th and 1, and Anchor Bay not going to come off the field.
I mean, at this point in time, you're down 17, about 5.5 left to go. You've got to get your offense something to be excited about. They haven't had much. The 1 touchdown is all they have. Other than that, it's been 3 and outs. The Bulldogs have done a great job defensively.
Well, we'll see if they can do one more great job defensively here as it's 4th and 2. The Anchor Bay Tars going for it on their own 32-yard line.
Domi run. I mean, you got to stack the box. He's going to come up the middle on you. Here he goes. There he is.
Oh, he's got plenty of room on the side.
That's actually pretty nice. He actually cut to the outside a little bit, then came back inside. Great job by Domi to get the 1st down for the Tars on 4th and about 2.5.
Brendan Ravito with the tackle there, number 26. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Anchor Bay. The ball's going to be on the Anchor Bay 37-yard line. And the clock is running with 4:40 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, they do these runs, and this could set up a nice deep pass. Anchor Bay has that capability. Romeo's got to be on the ball here. The fear again from the shotgun. Give us a Domi. He's going to try again around the left side. He's bunched up there. Finally tackled there by number 17. That was Mario Delicio, but what are they going to give him? 3 yards? That's looks like it. Yep. 3 yards for Domi, and it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Honestly, they're like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They're running the ball very well here in the second half, so hopefully they're hoping that they can continue this success on the running, and if they keep success on the running, watch out, Bulldogs. That pass is coming.
Again, Domi's in the backfield. the lone setback with LaFear. LaFear's going to make that rollout. Had some room, and he finally tripped up there nicely by your old buddy number 21, Brady.
Xavier Ruja.
There you go, and he made a nice tackle. Looks like he might,
Great job by Brady. Coming up big, helping them to no gain on the play. Great job. Sets up a 3rd and long. I mean, Domi could try if he gets a big chunk, and then they go for it on 4th down again. But watch out, Bulldogs. They've been running this ball a lot. That pass play is coming. Stay alert.
Yeah, and you got to watch out for Ryan LaFear. He's a heck of a scrambler, too. So make sure you keep him trapped back there.
The word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, on defense is called contain.
Oh, a little blitz, and it's a screen. Oh, nice coverage by Romeo. Nice coverage there by number 22, Ryan Relai. And the rest of the Bulldogs clean it up there as they went to Domi, and he's coming up a little bit limpy. It's a hard hit by the Bulldogs.
Let me tell you, Ryan Relai, he may not have made the tackle, but he did the starting step by slowing the runner down. He hit the runner, slowed him down, allowed 2 more Bulldogs to come up and make that tackle. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the tackle. It's about what you do on the defense to help out with that tackle, and he did a great job.
To the right side goes the kick. Meyer's going to let it go. It's too many good kick coverage by Anchor Bay, but there's just too many Tars there to field that ball. And we've got 2 minutes left to play here in the 3rd. Romeo, 24, Anchor Bay, 7.
If the Bulldogs can go down and score another touchdown, they haven't put the game away, but they have made it very difficult for the Tars to come back in the game. So this is huge opportunity for the Bulldogs to take command of this game.
Well, it's a huge opportunity for Romeo to run out the clock, too. They've got 2 minutes left here, and a nice, long, sustained drive would go a long way. And if you cap it with a score, that's the icing on the cake.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10, Romeo, ball's on their own 17-yard line. Give to Victor Earl, tries cutting outside. He's going to try to spin out, and he's just going to be trapped back there. Didn't really take a lot of time off that clock.
Yeah, it was a nice job by the Tar defense in the backfield right away. Make sure Victor Earl can't go anywhere. He tried to spin out, but it's exactly what you do with good runners. You take away 1 foot. They can't hop away, and you can take them down easy. Great job by the Tar defense.
So Victor's going to lose a couple yards. Back to the 15-yard line for Romeo. And so that'll make it 2nd down and 12. Romeo trying to keep the ball and run some clock here and get some decent field position, especially if they have to punt. Burrow. Blitz is coming. Hand off there to number 17. That's Mario Delicio. And he gets back to close to the original line of scrimmage. We'll see where they eventually mark it. I think it is. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Romeo. The ball is on their own 22-yard line. And this may be the last play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see.
Great job defensively by the Tars, holding the Bulldogs in check. Now is the time for the Bulldogs to make a big play. Now is not the time to be conservative. Keep running the same game plan you've run all game long, and go for those big chunk yard plays.
God, Burrow's getting, it's a screen, and it's caught by Jake Watson. Tipped around there, and Jake explodes up to the 32-yard line of the Romeo Bulldogs.
Got to go to instant replay on that one, because that is why the tip drill is important, ladies and gentlemen. When the coaches practice this drill in practice, you've got to see it coming. That tip drill was phenomenal. He caught it one-handed and took it for a 1st down. Great job by the Bulldogs to keep this drive alive.
Give us to, looks like Delicio.
And the Bulldogs have successfully killed this quarter, and it is now going into the 4th.
And the end of the 3rd quarter, 24-7 our score. The Bulldogs ahead of the Tars.
Let's go for more sponsors, because we are sponsored by that Blue Water Trucking Company of Romeo, Michigan. They are known as a dry van asset-based carrier that hauls freight all throughout the United States. but primarily they stick in the Midwest of the United States. They deliver bulk water
Where's that
to
at?
the states of Michigan.
The Midwest.
The Midwest, Ohio, Indiana.
Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Home of the Midwest.
What are they called?
They're called Blue Water Trucking, located in downtown Romeo. They're family owned and operated, and they've been around for over 40 years, since 1977. They're not as old as Tim Meyer, but they are pretty old. So you can call them at 586-752-4529. They're looking for CDLA drivers, and they will also have you attend the CDLA classes.
Can come true.
And then we got the main street, Romeo Kitchen and Bar. There's your go-to restaurant in downtown Romeo. They have freshly renovated environment. They've been family-owned since 2021, and they have delicious house-made food and craft drinks. Go for them for your sports watching ability. Sips, good eats, sips, and also great times await.
So here we go. 2nd down and 8 for Romeo. Fake to Delicio. Caden Burrows pulls it back, and he's being chased, and that may be grounding. Let's see. Thought he was out of the pocket. No, what do we got?
Got the refs convening.
Well,
there is no flag. They're going to talk about it, but what it is he's got to be
out of the tackle box? I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to be out of the tackle box, and he has to get it back to the original line of scrimmage, and there has to be a receiver in the area, but there was nothing of that sort. So it is intentional grounding. That is a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. So it's going to remain third down, actually. It's going to go to third down. Because the board says third down. It is going to be third down. It is loss of down, and it's a 10-yard penalty. So you're now looking at a 3rd and 18.
No, it's more than that, isn't it? We got to go up to get some of that Romeo math going here. They got to get up to the 43.
Count those yardages.
And the ball's on the 18-yard line. What is that? That's something, 25 yards.
14, so 24.
Yeah.
So it must have been a 15-yard penalty because they had at least a 2 yards. So.
Well, let's see what the Bulldogs can.
Third down and 25.
3 receivers to his right side. Burrow back to throw, being rushed, fires out to Brody Meyer, makes a couple of men miss and tries to cut back. And the Tars were there. Be no gain for Brody Meyer, and it'll be 4th down. And for the first time, I think today, I think Romeo's going to punt.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he caught the ball in a screen play, but he started trying to dance around, and that allowed the Tars to recover, and he got him from behind. Great job by the Tars. They stopped the Romeo offense, get that ball back, give themselves a chance to try to get back in this game. Got a long way to go and a big hill to climb.
Oh, here we go. Punting for Romeo, number 11, Anthony Marici. Stand at his 3. And he gets a kick away. It's not too long, and it bounces out of bounds. Looked like right there at the 48-yard line of Romeo. Short field for the Tars now.
Yeah, it took a little Anchor Bay bounce. Bulldogs didn't punt it as far as they want, but let's see what their defense can do. And let's also see what our sponsors can do for you. Earth Environments, we are sponsored by them. They are dedicated to making the world a more beautiful place for you and me, Tim. They have the materials and the workmanship to be able to do that as being second to none.
We need beauty out there.
That's right. Bringing the highest quality and results. They will do whatever it takes to help create a breathtaking environment lasting a lifetime. Through passion, dedication, and inspiration from nature, they bring the built environment forward to preserve your community. Available to meet and review your projects for this and next year, 2024 available. Set up a consultation for a discussion and inspiration for a project that matters to you.
So here we go. 1st and 10, Anchor Bay from the Romeo 48. Back to throws LaFleur. Looking long and deep and short. It's picked off.
You got to go to instant replay for that one. It looked like it might have got tipped. That ball was wobbly, and it did not look good at all. He didn't get anything on it. Let's see what happened.
Ryan Relay picked that ball off for Romeo.
He gets it, and...
no, just a bad pass.
Yeah, it's a bad pass. I mean, he's quad covered, meaning 4 Bulldogs in the area, and the Bulldogs did a great job undercutting the route, taking over the possession, and now it's their chance to kill this game, kill the time.
He was looking for his favorite receiver, Hansen. And he's looking there all the way.
And Bulldog saw his eyes.
Here comes Victor Earl. Going around the right side to the 50, 45, 40, 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Romeo Bulldog.
First play of the possession, we're looking at a 65-yard touchdown for Mr. Earl.
The Duke of Earl.
Great job by Victor Earl getting around the outside. The Tars did not have contain on track. Here he goes, bounces to the outside, starts the middle, bounces to the outside.
Switches the ball, and then he just off to the races.
And he had one guy who could get him, but he's able to step over the tackle. Victor Earl, 65-yard touchdown. Bulldogs take the lead, and it looks like they're potentially headed to 3-0 in the MAC Red. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you.
There's a kick, and it isn't Joey Salai out there. It is number 11, Anthony Marici. Now, I was wondering, is Joey not feeling well? Did he pull a groin, or what happened
It's
there?
possible. So, but ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, let me tell you, I am keeping track of another game right here, right now. And let's be excited because the Bulldogs are potentially headed to 3-0 in the MAC Red, and they are headed to sole possession of the MAC Red because Dakota is down against Chippewa Valley 20-7.
Still some time left in that game, I think.
There is. They have 9 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter, actually. So,
well, Chippewa Valley tightens up their defense better than what they played against Anchor Bay last week. They may come off with a victory there.
Yes, sir.
They certainly know that they had to defeat Dakota with one loss in the MAC Red to Eisenhower. So.
Yep. So they could be headed to a three-way tie in the MAC Red if Dakota can knock off Romeo, but Romeo is not going to let that happen with all their might as they're about to walk away with this victory, hopefully.
So Joey Seli is back out there to do the kickoff here, so that just must have been a one-off on the extra point. And he kicks it in the corner. It's going to be taken there by Hanson. Hanson going all the way to the other side of the field. Oh, we got possible block in the back. Look out, Hanson's got some moves. Salai's the only one that can catch him. No, he's going to go down at the 15-yard line.
Touchdown saving tackle
I
by
got to tell you,
number 2.
I saw a few blocks in the back there that were not called by the referee, but give Hanson credit.
No penalty flags at all, so everything legal.
And a good hustle play here by number 2.
Max Fountain.
Either Max Fountain or Owen Youngblood. I can't tell. They got two number 2s there.
One of those number 2s.
I got to get that corrected.
But one of those 2s ended up getting that touchdown saving tackle. He looks like he might be a little winded on the play. He's got Kayla over there looking after him. She's doing a great job taking care of him to make sure he's
got
okay.
Some calf action there, so.
A little cramp probably.
So
let's talk about some sponsors. Going to Romeo Printing. We are sponsored by them, and they are your low-cost answer to high-quality printing since 1985. 38 years in the game, becoming your go-to local printing company. They're using the latest in digital tech printing equipment technology, and also Romeo Printing is available to quickly and professionally produce all your marketing and printed products. Come see them today at 225 North Main Street in downtown Romeo, Michigan. So great job by the Tars. They're saying, we're not done yet, Bulldogs, and they ran it down. Great kick return, trying to add to their lead.
Oh, here we go. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 14. And we'll see what Anchor Bay is going to do here. Well, let's give the Dome. He's tackled there by the Bulldogs. Nice tackle by number 21, Brady Xavieruja.
Domi did a great job in faking out everyone, including our cameraman, who didn't realize that Domi had the ball. But that's all right, because that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to fake everyone out.
2nd and 9 for Anchor Bay. Ball is on the 13-yard line of Romeo. Clock is running. It's under 10 minutes now. But the Tars are very close. Let's see if he throws it up there to Hanson on his wide receiver. No, he's going to give it to Domi again. He's going to bull his way, and Romeo stops him short. Down to the 8-yard line goes Domi, and it'll be 3rd down. 4-down territory, I would imagine, for Anchor Bay here.
Yeah, being down 24, you've got to go for touchdowns. Field goals are not going to help you with this time ticking down. Domi, great job on the run, getting some more yards. About 3rd and 4 to go for the Tars.
It'd be nice if Romeo stops him one more time here, runs some more clock off as we're getting close to a 9-minute mark. Well, the ball is on the 8. It's 3rd and 4 for Anchor Bay. Fears got it, gives it to Domi. Piles ahead. He's going to be short. It'll be 4th down, but, this is, like you said, 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
about a yard short, I would say.
They're probably going to give it to Domi again just to get that first down.
Couple yards short.
Or they could pull a fake to Domi and a little quick slant touchdown.
I hate when people fake me. I hate fake people.
I mean, it's part of the game.
I hate the fakeness.
There's a lot of fakeness in football, that's for sure.
I don't want any fakeness. I want reality.
Well, I mean, the hit's a reality.
It is a hit. See if Romeo going to make a reality hit here. Everybody in the stadium knows is going to Domi, so, man in motion. They drew Romeo offside.
Or it could be false start. The refs are going to come together. They're going to confer, and we will see what Mr. Whitehat says.
It's offside against Romeo.
Offsides against Romeo, automatic first down.
And let's see where they're going to mark it, probably half the distance, right?
Yeah, because you can't go – well, you can go 5 yards, actually, so it can be a 5-yard penalty since it was like 4th and 1, whatever it was, 4th and 1. So it is a 5-yard penalty. It will be 1st and goal from the 3, it looks like.
Romeo had too many men on the field. Now they pull one off. Now they pull another one off. Who's counting here? You're the only one that can count here. It is 11 right now.
Yep.
Oh, here we go. 1st and goal for the Anchor Bay Tars. Clock is running with 7:40 left to play. Man in motion is Martelli. He's going 14. To the outside. And he tries to spin his way in, and he's cleaned up there, and that's Ryan Rely, who finally ended that up.
He tried to spin on number 6, but number 22 is like, I'm going to meet you right there then if you're going to spin in my direction. He's like, spin you very much. One missed spin. Boom. Ryan's like down.
And a good assist there by number 6, Alex Kelly. So it'll be second and goal. The clock keeps ticking here. We're under almost under 7 minutes. Time this play goes, it will be under 7 minutes. From over center goes LaFear. Man in motion, gives it to Domi, goes up the middle and powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Anchor Bay.
Yeah, Domi put his head down, buried it into the end zone, and as he decided to go into the end zone, he's probably humming Miley Cyrus. He came in like a wrecking ball because he powered his way through the goal line into the touchdown. Tars now have 13 points.
So here we go. Extra point, very important for the Anchor Bay Tars, and that's Anthony Markovsky to kick it, make it 31-14. Ooh, he bangs it off the post, and it's no good. Looked like a real soccer kick.
Let's see that replay.
It will remain 31-13, but he banged that baby like it was going for the corner post in soccer.
And we like to see those replays when they bang it off the upright. Boom! There it goes. No good.
A soccer kick, and it reminds me of our buddy there in the Romeo boys soccer team with Vinny Vasilevsky and his squad there. They had a great golf outing that I was at. It was a lot of fun, and one of my friends won a grill.
Nice.
So we'll see what Kurt Reines is trying to instruct his kids, probably just to get the ball. Let's not turtle up here, and let's run some clock, get some first downs.
So American Lawn and Sprinkler is also one of our sponsors. Your number one choice for lawn sprinkler needs. They specialize in installation of new lawn sprinklers, quick and efficient repairs, as well as expert expert winterization services. So don't wait until the cold hits here in Michigan, because it's going to be here before you know it. Get your winterization scheduled for today. They're taking reservations in October right now.
Well, you want to blow out those sprinklers because you don't want them cracking and have water in it. It's not good for the old sprinkler system.
That's right.
And I don't know. I always get blown every year about this time with the sprinkler service.
I mean, we're heading to a magical season, and they're very good with magical Christmas lighting services.
So this is a very important kickoff here, and Romeo got a lot of guys up there looking for the onside. And a little poochy pooch. Fair catch called for. Nice play out there by Brody Myers. He makes a fair catch call, and it'll be Romeo ball and up around, what does it look like, the 39 of the Bulldogs.
Great job by the Bulldogs to have their hands team in, and Brody Meyer there calls the smart play of the fair catch. They can't touch him. Once he calls that, they cannot touch him. They have to let him catch the ball, and he caught it perfectly. Great job by the Bulldogs to do what they had to do.
Now, that I don't know why the referee just did that. The guy came up and touched the football, then the center goes and moves it.
I don't know.
You know, Andrew.
Those refs.
I hope it's not. We got a big one coming in here. Yeah, can't run without a tackle.
Nope.
Or guard.
There was a big open hole in the offensive line there for a second.
Victor Earl's got it. He's going to see some gang tackling by the Anchor Bay Tars.
He got brought down by a tar pit of players.
Yeah, okay. I know you want to write a book, but I think the guy was number 70 there. First guy in there was Ray Davis.
That's right.
Made a nice play, and he was followed in there by number 50, Dominic Johnston, and they got Victor Earl down. Victor looks like he needs a breather. So.
Yep.
Romeo needs to kill some more time off this clock, I will tell you that.
Right now they have a coach on the sidelines with a clock on his wrist, making sure he times the play clock and the game clock all together so they could kill as much time as possible. But we're going to get a timeout by the Bulldogs because they didn't like the offense that they saw.
Defense. The offense didn't like the defense? No, the coach didn't like the defensive. Or maybe he didn't like the way they were lined up on offense in that play.
That's possible.
You might be right.
All right, let's talk about more of those awesome sponsors with TAR Financial. So they've been in financial services business right here in Romeo for over 25 years, being generous contributors to the community, even opening a second office in downtown Armada. They create annual sponsor for the giant inflatable bulldog. So they are the one who created that.
Wait, are they the ones that do that?
Yes, they are the ones who created that
idea.
idea.
I walked through that today.
I know, right? That is such a fun thing. The players jump through it.
I've never walked through a dog's mouth before.
I know, right? And so they also specialize in helping clients pursue their goals through individual investment strategies and guidance to work towards their dreams. So that's parents who have 3-year-olds saving for college. They help you with that. Parents who have teenagers or adult children. They help you save for retirement. Go check out TAR Financial. They'll help you for your future needs.
Second down and 8 for Romeo. Ball on a 41. It's given there to Delicio, and he just pounds forward for a few more yards. Anchor Bay, 3 timeouts still left. Romeo with 2. And it's third down, and it looks like about 7 for Romeo, maybe 6. It could be 6. They're calling it 3rd and 8, but that's not right on the scoreboard.
Bulldogs third down, killing this clock. They need to get a first down to be able to kill more clock, so you got to break out the pass once in a while. Look for big Mr. Jake Watson.
Let's see, he was looking for Watson. Oh, it's a new quarterback in there. What do we got? A flag. Somebody piled on there.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be against Anchor Bay and a personal foul.
Yeah, it looks like it's possible.
That was Alex Roberson in there at quarterback.
So instead of the Bulldogs shooting themselves in the foot, it looks like it could be the Tars shooting themselves in the foot if this is a personal foul against the Tars. I mean, you had the Bulldogs stopped. It's 4th down. They're going to punt it away. I mean, if this is against you, this is not a smart play.
Well, I think what the referee's discussing is they're going to go to the Romeo family restaurant after the game.
Personal foul. hit to the head on the Tars.
And we'll see you at the Romeo. He's pointing right to the Romeo family restaurant.
That's right, he
goes,
is.
We'll
in that
see you up
direction.
there tonight. Get a cup of coffee, maybe a late breakfast, you know.
That's right. So a 15-yard penalty, automatic first down, and that clock will continue to wind at the stoppage of the chains.
All the way up, it looks like to the Anchor Bay 43, and that is just a costly penalty for the Tars. And Mike Giannone cannot be happy about that. Roberson, handoff. It's to number 17, Mario Delicio. Mario gets some good yardage, almost 4 yards on that play. Good run. Roberson in at quarterback. I'm looking for Caden Burrows, and I don't see him on the trainer's table. So maybe he's just getting a little bit of rest up here.
I would think so. I mean, at this point in time, the Bulldogs look like they're going to head to victory, so why not give this their backup quarterback a little bit of playing time, a little bit of experience, because he will be the man next year for the Bulldogs.
Alex Roberson in the backfield. Second down. Give us to, no, he pulled it from Delicio, and Roberson goes forward. Maybe he got a couple of yards? Yeah, I'd say so. It's going to be third down. All importantly, that clock is running.
The Tars had him dead to rights in the backfield, but a little arm tackling and the good help push by the quarterback. He got forward and close to a first down, a nice 6-yard gain. That new quarterback out there is Alex Roberson, so good job by him to push the pile forward by himself and get a nice gain for his runner.
Yeah, we'll see Victor Earl also out of the game, and so he might be getting a little bit of rest here. He certainly did enough tonight. Now Roberson, and he's got Mario Delicio in the backfield. Voids one man. Looking downfield, voids another. We got a penalty flag down there. Finally gets it off to Jake Watson. It's caught out there. Jake's to the 20, to the 17, but we got a flag out there.
It looks like it could be a hold on the offense.
We'll see. What is he going to do? Oh.
Yeah, gonna come
That was a
back.
good job by Roberson to find Watson, but
he stayed alive, but the reason why he stayed alive is because of a hold, so
now we're at 3:12 left to play in the game, and this penalty will move back. He's got to try to, move them back. The spot foul. Moved them back to the Anchor Bay. Well, we want to call it the 47-yard line, where it'll be third down and long for Romeo. The clock will run, though, and that's good for the Bulldogs, in the Bulldogs' favor.
That's right. So third down and about 15.
Oh, Roberson now from the shotgun. We'll see what he calls. See if they come after him on the blitz. Being a new quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
They're creeping up.
I would defensively. I would.
They're creeping up, so he's back, kind of rolling out a little bit, gets a little bit of a block, pulls up, fires over across the middle, knocked down there neatly by number 6, Caleb Kovault, and then goes incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Great job by the defense of the Tars getting that fourth down for the Bulldogs to punt. They had that penalty that hurt them in this drive, but then rebounded. Got a great fourth down play, and Bulldogs are about to punt it away and give it back to them.
Maybe.
It could be.
He's talking to Roberson like, what's he want him to do? He's going to keep him in there. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So we'll see.
I mean,
Bulldogs look all chipper and everything, but it's fourth down.
Might as well.
Fourth down and 15 from the Tar 47. They got to have a big one here. Roberson with a little pooch punt. You get a little bit of yardage out of that. You got it down to looks like the 23-yard line, where it'll be first and 10 Anchor Bay with 2:24 left to play.
Great job by the Bulldogs to punt it away. Now it's time for the Tars to see what they can do. I mean, 2:24, if you can score quick, You got all 3 timeouts left. You could go onside kick, score again, and you could be back in this game. 14 points put you almost in striking range of winning the game, but Bulldog defense has got to come up big right here, right now. You know who also comes up big right here, right now, and all year round? That's the Romeo Dairy Queen, home of the pumpkin pie blizzard, because let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, fall is here, summer is over, let's start celebrating this season. Romeo Dairy Queen, hot eats, cool treats, pumpkin pie blizzard.
There we go, 1st and 10. Anchor Bay from their own 23-yard line. Back goes LaFleur, looking out into the flat. He's got a man deep if he wants him. Now he's going to go over the middle. Picked off by Kelly. Alex Kelly up the sideline to the 8-9-yard line, they're going to call it.
Let's see that replay. Here it comes. Alex Kelly, watch him, number 6. He reads the quarterback just perfectly to the fact that he goes around the wide receiver who's double coverage. He creates triple coverage, takes it down inside the 10. Great job by the Bulldogs. It looks like they may have sealed this game away. A little injured player on the field.
We have an injured player for Anchor Bay.
So we will step away.
We cannot see who that is, but
we'll step away and talk about this last sponsor before the end of the game. And that is, last but certainly not least, that awesome Romeo Family Restaurant. Friends of Tim Meyer, because Tim Meyer loves that homemade soup that they serve fresh daily. What else do they have? You said they have waffles, that breakfast menu as well?
I'm their omelets are pretty good, and I like them, and I'm a cheese guy with an omelet.
Are they super cheesy, or are they super cheesy like your jokes?
Well, I like American cheese. My wife, she likes Swiss cheese, and I don't know, maybe you like fermented cheese, but I don't know.
No, not fermented cheese. I'm big. I mean, as a kid, I called it tiger cheese, but
or what do they call it?
It's Colby cheese.
You can get feta cheese.
I like feta cheese.
You like Swiss with the hole?
I do like Swiss. Yes, I do like Swiss cheese.
They also got, you know what else they got? Good soup.
They do have some good soup, and it's homemade fresh daily. Romeo Family Restaurant.
You can get an Opa there, too.
Yeah.
Opa.
Opa. Yeah, I love it.
Which in German means grandfather.
Oh, nice.
Which I don't, but that's Greek. It means something else.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the score, another score update from the Dakota Chippewa game. Chippewa Valley is up 28-14.
Oh.
And that is with 3 minutes left to go in their game. So it looks like Dakota could be headed for their first loss in the MAC Red. The Bulldogs are headed to 3-0 in the MAC Red with sole possession of the MAC Red heading into a matchup with Dakota next week Friday.
So here we go. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Ball is on the 25-yard line, and it's just a couple minutes left. We'll see what I don't know if Anchor Bay is going to call many timeouts. There's a run play right up the middle. He goes. And, that was a tough slam at the end there. There's a good run by number 17, Mario Delicio, who's taken over some of the running duties from the Victor Earl.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets it down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line of Anchor Bay, where it'll be 2nd and 4 for Romeo. Clock continues to run. Mike Giannone not going to stop it at this point.
No, he's content on letting it go. He knows his team is done, and they're going to get out of here and get ready for next week.
We're waiting because
they're timing the play clock very tightly. So with about 5 seconds left to go, he's going to start his cadence, and where he snaps the ball with 1 second left to go.
And gives it to Delicio, cuts it to the outside. He tries to get around to the 15. He's got a first down, but then he runs out of bounds. Just what you didn't want him to do.
No, I mean,
but he did get the first down, so give him credit.
Yeah, he got the first down, and he's getting some good experience, and that's what it's all about right now. The backups are in. They're getting some great experience because the backups are going to be starters next year. So the more experience they get right now, the better they'll be next year.
And Roberson going to come in, and he'll probably, he could run another play. I don't know. He could take a knee here on first down and save a lot of aggravation.
Mm-hmm.
But a fine game played by the Romeo Bulldogs today. They did what they had to do. There's a handoff. Going to be piled all up there. Tackle there by number 45 of Anchor Bay, Nathan Nassoff, who's Nathan's had a great game. Nastoff has for Romeo or for Anchor Bay, but clock is running, and it's going to be
lights out. Game over.
Yeah, it's second down for Romeo. 2nd and 10, or 2nd and goal, if you will.
They'll possibly have to run one more play after this, depending on how long this play takes. Maybe not. They might not have to run another play at all.
They got this play, and then the next play they won't have to run unless Anchor Bay calls timeout, but I doubt that. There's Delicio's got it, trying to find a hole up the middle, and
that will be the game. They do not have to run another play. I don't know what the play clock is in high school, but that is not enough time. So Bulldogs are going to walk away with a victory.
End of the game. The Romeo Bulldogs come in here and defeat the Anchor Bay Tars 31-13. They come right out of that locker room through that dog's mouth, sponsored by Tar Financial.
That's right.
And just played a very great game on defense, and the offense did click for a few touchdowns.
Yep, and the key is they started out fast and didn't have to play from behind. That's 2 games in a row where they didn't have to play from behind. They took control of the game early and kept control all game long. So their next opponent is Dakota in a MAC Red showdown. If they can take out Dakota and then take out Chippewa Valley, they will be MAC Red champs, because it looks like Dakota is going to lose. With 1 minute left to go, they are down 28-14 to Chippewa Valley. So Romeo Bulldogs, sole possession of first place for the MAC Red. Their next game against Dakota is next week. Then they have Chippewa Valley on the road. And then finally, we'll be back here, home, 10-13. That is October 13th for Grosse Pointe South, the homecoming game.
We'll invite you to tune in again on the Mitt TV. Again, our final score, the Romeo Bulldogs 31 and the Anchor Bay Tars 13. For all our camera crew and our people up here in the booth with us, and for Andrew Welch, I'm Tim Myers saying good night, everyone.
And before we say good night, ladies and gentlemen, let's roll through those awesome sponsors one last time. Country Smokehouse, they are a 30-plus year old, let me say that again, 30-plus year old family-owned and operated wild game, gourmet meats, and specialty food store located in Elmont, Michigan. They have over 220 award-winning products made in-house every day and available to ship not just around Michigan, but nationwide to every family and friend you have around this country. Their hours Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 7 p.m. And also, they can visit the Smokehouse at 3294 Van Dyke Road, Elmont, Michigan, 48003. Or give them a call, 810-798-3064. Also, we got that awesome Blue Water Trucking Company. They're in Romeo, and they are a dry van asset-based carrier, and they haul freight throughout the United States. Mostly in the Midwest, Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, all those great states down there. They deliver bulk water to the state of Michigan and all around the Midwest, largely in the greater Detroit area. They're a family-owned and operated company for over 40 years, been around since 1977. They are formed and located in Romeo. If you want to contact them, call 586-752-4529. And also, if you want job opportunities, they're always looking for CDLA drivers or people who are interested in attending a CDLA class. Next, let's go with the Main Street Kitchen and Bar, your home and your go-to for all the sports during the fall, for the football games, the basketball games, the hockey games, college, and whatever you got. Go there for karaoke and entertainment. If you don't like sports, swing by and immerse yourself in the local vibe at Main Street Kitchen and Bar, where exceptional bites, sips, and good times await. Family owned since 2021. I always say, support local. Let's go with Earth Environments. They're dedicated to making the world, for me and you, a more beautiful place. They have the materials, the workmanship, and their attitude and their work ability is second to none. They bring the highest quality and results, and they will do whatever it takes to help create a breathtaking environment lasting a lifetime. Through passion, dedication, and inspiration, can't forget about that one, from the nature around us. They bring and they build the environment forward to preserve your community. They're available to meet now and next year. Talk about the projects you have for the upcoming future. Set up a consultation for discussion and inspiration for a project that matters to you. Let's shout out that Romeo Print and Company. They've been around for a very long time, since 1985. They're your go-to local printing company. They use the latest in digital printing equipment. Romeo Printing is available to quickly and professionally produce all your marketing and printed products. The wedding invitations, the graduation invitations, the birthday invitations, or whatever you want to create, they are there for you. Go see them at 225 North Main Street in downtown Romeo, Michigan. Speaking of awesome people, let's talk about American Lawn and Sprinkler. They're the number one choice for all your lawn and sprinkler needs. They specialize in the installation of new sprinklers, quick and efficient repairs, as well as, right now we're headed to that season, expert winterization services. So don't wait until the cold hits. You know it's Michigan. It's going to be here soon. They're booking sprinkler winterizations for October right now. They're also available to bring a little magic to your home exterior for this holiday with comprehensive Christmas lighting services. So don't decorate outside. Hire someone to do it for you and sit inside and drink your hot cocoa. They're committed to keeping your lawns green and homes bright. Choose American Lawn Sprinkler at newlawn.com or 810-796-3245. Let's talk about TAR Financial. The TAR Financial has been in the financial services business right here in Romeo for over 25 years. They are generous contributors to the community, even opening a second office in downtown Romeo. They're the creator and the annual sponsor for that big giant bulldog you see the football team run through every single home game and also at various other Romeo events. Specialize in helping clients pursue their goals, individual investment strategies, and guidance towards their dreams. They save for retirement. They help you save for your kids' college fund. Let's face it, 3-year-old college is going to cost an arm and a leg, and even another leg when they're 18 years old. So get with TAR Financial to help save today. They will give you an estate strategy, personal service focus on anything you need. Located in Romeo, near that Little Caesars, or in East Main Street, Suite 1 in Armada, Michigan. Let's go to the Romeo Dairy Queen because summer is over. It is now time for fall and pumpkin season. The pumpkin pie blizzard is available at the Romeo Dairy Queen. Hot eats, cool treats, Romeo Dairy Queen. And last but certainly not least, the Romeo Family Restaurant. Owned by Pete and Zoe Cermetis. These owners of this restaurant have been family owned and operated by them for almost 32 years. That is a very long time, and if you last that long, you know it's phenomenal because they've been around for a very long time. So they have classic homemade soups, comfort classics, omelets that Tim likes with his wife, very cheesy omelets, or other stuff that you want to get. The Opa Cheese Fire is also there too. Open 6 days a week for your dine-in and carry-out needs. Thank you to all of our sponsors for sponsoring us during this football season. So long, everyone. We're out.